What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. I can't believe it's already another week. But guys, we're going to go ahead and get to the shiny hunting here. As you guys can tell by the title, we're doing another 300 eggs like we did last week. Will we get as lucky as we did last week with the 2 shinies we got last time? Who knows? But if we get 2 shinies on this one, I wouldn't mind, because we are shiny hunting Gligar today. And I do need 2 shinies to be able to get that, to finish that, his line for the shiny decks. But let's go ahead and get into it real quick. Yeah. So where's my damn pen? So I can write notes if I need to for video purposes. What's today? Today is what, the 10th? I can't believe Wario, 3rd of the way through June. I demand a recount of the week, of the month. Alright, now I've already prepped the 300 eggs. So, we're gonna quickly save. Open the boxes. As you guys can see, lots and lots and lots of eggs. So let's go ahead and start getting this. We usually get about 50 eggs half hour done, so let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna start a picnic. And we are gonna happy hunt. Haskell's happy hunt. We're gonna hatch 300 of these guys. Also, we will be playing again Fortnite tomorrow, guys. The new season is a lot of fun. I was playing it with Foxy on, I think it was Saturday. Saturday night, day of the event, first day of the season. It's gonna be a sweaty season. It's definitely gonna be a sweaty season, but it's gonna be a fun season. There's a lot of fun stuff to it. A lot of new fun powers, fun weapons, stuff like that. We'll say, the reason I send this way, there is an incentive to get as many kills as you can. Foxy and I found this out real damn quick. I also love because Foxy and I started playing, no prior knowledge of the season, and I really kind of wish I would have recorded this, because it's just, what's this? What the hell is this? It just made me think of a Jack Skellington with a, what's this? What's this? Do 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 do. What's this? Do 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 do. Alright, my little bird. It is time to start hatching. Gligar is our boy. We're looking for a blue boy. Our little sad Gligar. Down with the blues. Also, to be honest, this is a song when I'm driving I jam out to. It's kind of funny that I'm like going around this like thing, like as though like I'm jamming out to the song. Get a yucky. We might actually get to 300 really quick today. Oops, that's not the one I meant to click. I meant to click the other one. We don't have a shiny yet. That'd be hilarious. We got shiny for, first egg. I was kind of hoping I glitched it. I jinxed it. You make me feel special. I go. Come on, shiny, come out right now. I see your song. I feel so special. You know, I was thinking of different shiny challenges I can do for the channel after these next 2. That's including, you know, the shiny hunt, where it's like, okay, we're doing the shiny rainbow for Pride Month. We got the shiny alphabet, which I can do. I'm trying to think of other shiny challenges. We could do like one for each color of the, you know, try and match the Pokeball to the shiny, which I'm gonna try to get all those shinies. So that's gonna be a nightmare. Another one I was thinking about doing was maybe go for the hardest to tell shinies. Like, for example, Slowpoke. You can never fucking tell with that bastard if it's shiny or not. And I was thinking we could do that. We could have some fun with that, you know. But yeah, we'll figure it out, because I got like a bunch of shiny ideas I'm coming up with for these shiny hunts. Also, guys, I'm excited to announce this. When we do the shiny hunt challenge on June 21st, that's gonna be the first day of the event, the stream for that, for the private one. That might be a one stream one. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. I'm also planning to stream on YouTube at the same time, so I will be streaming on 2 platforms at once. So let's look forward to it, guys. I'm looking forward to it myself. Because originally I was gonna try to do TikTok, but then of course you guys know, you gotta have like so many on TikTok. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that if I'm gonna start streaming on TikTok now. Kind of want to, but at the same time it's also like that's a kind of ridiculous that to even get a stream key you need to have that 1,000 of that. So, well, we'll figure it out. Alright, 6th egg. I'm interested because, okay, so last time we got our first shiny in 49 eggs? Can we do it again, is my question. It'll be interesting. It will be very, very, very interesting. Was that number 7? I forgot to click the button, didn't I? Was that number 7? Or was it number 6? Oh, that was 7. I was like, man, we're only in the 2nd set of eggs. How am I already forgetting where some of these go? Number 8. The flying scorpion of death. Gligar. I actually really liked Gligar as a kid. It's kind of crazy. It did get an evolution for like a generation or 2, basically. I never understood the having the generations like coming later. Once like if they like already planned it, but like I guess like maybe like they figured like, oh, Gligar would be like a fan favorite. It's you know, we don't need an evolution, and then like they realized like Gligar was not getting as much love as they were hoping, so they decided to put an evolution later. Kind of like they did with like Porygon, with Porygon 2 and then Porygon Z. So it's like, I wonder if that's why. To be honest, I'd actually be interested. Boxes. Sarah. I'm hearing this, and I am just so excited for the next season of Hazbin Hotel. Especially now that we're gonna see some crossovers with whatchamacallit, Hell of a Boss. You know, I never get the people who hate on Hazbin. Like, maybe it's because, like, the musical aspect of it. Like, oh, you know, musical songs and, like, this, you know, each song has, like, 2 musical numbers. To be honest, kind of makes it fun. Don't get me wrong. As a kid, I probably would, or as a teenager, I probably would have been bored as hell with them. But as an adult, man, this shit slaps. There's a lot that you don't know. Why does it keep trying to tell me that's like... Keep getting a notification for something. It's like, I cleared that notification 3 hours ago. Wait, did you just say Gligar's 150 pounds at like a foot? Hold on. I just noticed that. Like, because Gligar, is it like a foot or 2 feet? I feel like it's only 2 feet tall. It's a dense ass Pokemon. That's our 12th egg. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's almost 4 feet. Never mind. That's not, damn, still 142 pounds for a 4-foot-ish type person is kind of wild. If you guys are wondering who the hell the question mark is, I'm wondering who the question mark is. I was like, the hell did I just look? I have to make sure I still have one more egg before I switch batch here. Oh! We got that in 14 eggs? Wait. Oh my gosh. We just got our first shiny in 14 eggs. What? We're 14 minutes into the stream. That's wild. Well, okay. Already got our shiny for the stream. That's nice. 14 eggs. I joked about that. Like, you guys saw me joking about, getting one, Dude. Oh my gosh. We got our shiny boy already. The 14th egg. Are you kidding me? Dude, ever since the Easter stream where we had like the, well, we went to like 650 eggs before we got a single shiny. Dude, that is awesome. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we just got shiny in 14 eggs. That is the fastest I've ever gotten a shiny. 14 eggs. That is absolutely wild. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got that 14 eggs. 14 eggs, that's... I am ecstatic about that. Like, oh my gosh. I'm definitely going back to clip that, because, I, like, was just saying, oh, we have to make sure it's, like, the 14th egg and all that. It's, like, sure enough, 14th egg, we got a shiny. Like, I was hoping to push the button for the shiny, but I wasn't expecting to push it this early. 14 minutes into stream. That is absolutely wild. I am so ecstatic about that. Like, dude. This is the 19th egg. This might be one more egg after this one before we go to the next batch. Dude, Gligar has such a nice shiny too. That's like, it's a bluish purple, to be honest. Like, the sprite I have on the screen shows blue, but I think when we looked at it, it was kind of purple, wasn't it? Yep, that was our 20th egg. Boxes. I kind of actually want to look at it again. Is it blue or is it purple? Now I'm actually like losing my mind. Hold on. Check summary. Okay, it's kind of bluish purple. Bluish purple. I still can't believe we just got a shiny. Like, I can't believe we got a shiny in 14 eggs. 14 eggs! And we got our first shiny of the night. That literally took us 14... Well, actually, I didn't even just realize it was the 14th minute on the 14th egg. And we got our shiny. Dude, that's wild! It's the power of the Schnom. Oh, man. I love that that's now a running thing on this channel. It's Schnom. But, man, I can't believe we got our first shiny in 14 eggs. That blows my mind, dude. That blows my mind. That's the fastest I've ever gotten a shiny out of an egg. I am not prophet. See. Excuse me. I know what? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayals and the brother's final stand. Oh man, that was shit. I'm still losing my mind about that. 14 eggs. 14 eggs. And then the immediate shiny. Like 14 it was the 14th egg on the 14th minute. That's because like we're hatching these eggs really quick now. This is a friend who had long believed you dead. I see your wife with the man who is haunting. A man with a trail of bodies. Who? I am not. I think the musical is gonna be. I'm gonna be on that kick for like a solid minute. Not that much. Oh man. Did you? Okay, real quick. This is some like gaming news and stuff. Did anyone see the whole thing with GameStop? I think this was in New York. I want to say it was, where a bunch of people had to go back and return their Switch 2s because the GameStop employees were trying to staple their box, their like pre-order slip and stuff to the box, so they knew which Switch goes to which person, so they can like easily hand them out, all that. Which, not gonna lie, great idea. Except they didn't staple it on the top; they stapled it on the front to make it easier to see. Well, between the front of the box and the screen of the system, there is no like cardboard. There is no protection. It's just literally the box and then the screen. And what happened was, as they were stapling these, it didn't just staple into the box, it put the staple into the screen of the Switch 2s. And basically, breaking the Switch 2. And now all these, like literally this GameStop has to like, give exchanges or refunds. I don't know what they're gonna do here. But basically costing the company probably thousands, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending if they did to every single person how many Switch 2s they had. Like, I thought it was like a hoax, and then like I look online, and sure enough, there's like a bunch of people showing taking videos or pictures and showing their box like stapled, right, and then opening it and showing the system had been punctured, and you can see the GameStop slip and everything. It's just like, dude, like, don't get me wrong, they're probably thinking like every other system, which usually has like some protection around it, but they weren't thinking like, oh, these people were going to basically do that. I started cracking up so hard. I felt so bad for the people and the employees, because somebody's getting fired for that. Somebody's getting fired for that. That is a major oversight. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have one for the store that they took out of the box to like set up and realize like, hey, there's no protection here. But oh man, that just, oof. Somebody was pissed. And I know I'm not just talking about the employee or the people who bought the Switch 2, but like for the staff. Like, you know, some manager was probably going off on the employees about that. Like, how could you be... who didn't think to check this kind of like thing? Because most places just tape it on there. Also, like, for the collectors of, like, Switch, you know, like, boxes and stuff like that, that's actually kind of, like, a bad thing, because, you know, you want the box in prime condition, you know, if they staple it on there, it's going to damage the box. So, I only know this because I sold something, like, years back, and the guy's like, oh, do you have the original box with it, too? And I was like, yeah, and he goes, what's the condition of the box? He goes, if the box is in, like, good condition, I'll throw on an extra, like, $30. I was like, oh, well, I sent pictures of the box, he goes, oh, yeah, that's really good condition, I'll chip in, I'll throw in, like, another 30. I was like, what the hell? Well, some people do that for, like, Switches and stuff. It's like, or for the gaming consoles. And it's just like, dude. Like, again, somebody done fucked up. But, at the same time, man, that was funny. Like, I felt, again, feel bad for the people that had to, like, who were hoping to play Switch 2 at launch. And now they've got to wait, like, a day or two, or even, like, maybe even longer, depending on, like, how long the Switch 2 has to come in for that GameStop. For all we know, is like, that GameStop could have contacted the other GameStops, like, hey, we need X amount, this is what happened. Which, again, at that point, they have to, like, pay from one store to the other, you know, and all that. But it's like, whew. Dude, just, they screwed up so royally bad. And I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked at it. It's just like, that's just wild to me that they messed up that badly. No, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, we're just gonna stop by today in terms of chat. Like, let's see. I'm trying to think, like, I've noticed, like, we have different people stop by for streams, depending on what stream we're doing. So we have, like, I call them, like, our Pokemon crew, and I call them our, you know, Fortnite crew. Like, we have the people like Eric, who stops off at both. We have Bondo, who stops off at both. Jeremy, who stops off at both. With Pokemon, it's usually, like, what? Madam, GPA, Litten, Trainer, Wuthering Bird. You know, we usually have our, like, those are some of the main ones we see. We see some others who, like, stop by every once in a while for, like, the Pokemon streams. We have, like, you know, with, like, the Fortnite ones, we have, like, you know, Forest, we have, Stadella, we have, actually, I could say, like, technically, I guess in the Pokemon ones, we have, like, Stump, but Stump is technically on vacation, and I don't expect him to stop by tonight. He's in Alaska. He's having some fun. I think he's fishing today, if I remember correctly. Because I think I saw him send me a picture and he was, like, fishing. I was like, oh, dude, nice. Jelly. Like, we had Kais, who stopped by for the, like, the Fortnite stream. Johnny has stopped for the Pokemon stream, I know that. We got the whole crew, man. I like how we have, like, even though, like, we have, like, the distinct crews, in a sense, it really is cool, because, like, it tells me, like, what games you guys like, and stuff like that, and helps me choose, like, you know, which one I'm gonna do, so. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a bunch of them probably were expecting to stream yesterday. But I had to keep breeding the eggs, and I didn't get time on Sunday. So I had to breed all the eggs yesterday. And actually a little bit today, to be honest, a little bit before stream. I had to breed the eggs. Like, I was, like, working on job applications while, like, the eggs were being bred at the same time. It was kind of interesting, like, little setup I had. Because basically it's like, you know, you set up, like, a picnic to, like, breed the eggs. I'd be working on an application, and then, like, I'd move over to, like, the thing on my left side, and it's like, okay, set a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes happen, grab all the eggs out of the thing, do the next batch for 10 minutes, and basically just get until I had, you know, 300 eggs for you guys, so. But yeah, no, it's like, again, we had those distinct, oh, I forgot to hit the button for the egg count, because again, we got our first egg tonight at, first shiny tonight at 14 eggs. On the 14th minute, again, fills my heart with joy when we get stuff like that. Now it's just seeing if we can get another egg, and if so, what number are we going to get that egg at? Was that the 39th or was that the 38th? That was the 39th. Because if we can get a second shiny Gligar, that finishes the shiny line for me. Because I need 2 shiny Gligar to get to complete that shiny living dex. And it's like, frick yes. Let's go. I mean, again, I can now say my new fastest egg hatching is at whatchamacallit, hits at 14 minutes, or 14, well, not only 14 minutes, but like 14 eggs. Like the fastest amount of eggs I had to hatch. So that's a new record for me, which makes me happy. You are the worst kind of good, but you're not even great. Who messaged me that I hate? Get the job done. Again, I am such an epic. I love epic music a little too much. My nose is still itchy, man. My allergies been going nuts lately. Ourselves, and now the goes on to say goodbye. I died, and also know you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. We meant to disarm him, but there's no pleasure in his pain. If I'm trying to figure out what's causing my allergies like to go this hard this year, and it's just like, dude. Captain. I thought that was a shiny for a second. I was about to say, no way we just got a second shiny in the first 50 again. Okay, I try to remember what eggs did we get the second shiny. We got the first shiny for last week's stream. The first shiny was at 49. I think the second shiny was like in the hundreds, right? Like 120, 119. Can we beat that? Can we get 2 shinies in the first 100? Let's see. We are blasting through these eggs, by the way. I'm like, damn. Actually, I'm shocked how fast we're blasting through these. Remember me. Also, again, guys, so like, yeah, we will be doing the shiny shiny rainbow challenge. Starting on, I should say, June 21st, which is gonna be a Saturday. That will be that. I would have done it maybe this weekend, but I'm gonna be out of town for some family stuff, so unfortunately no stream this weekend or Monday. There will be no Pokemon stream next week because I will be out of town. So otherwise I probably would have done it, but yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna be out of town and I'm not getting back till like Tuesday night, and which means I won't have time to like do everything, which means I'm just gonna be dead to the world. Okay, just want to make sure I have the exact amount here. See, I believe these Pokemon are a shiny identity. I believe it. I'm calling it. I am summoning using the identity from Mitamo. Will be a shiny. I was wrong. It's gonna be the next egg. Watch. See, obviously the shiny was waiting for the Momo wrap. The shiny was waiting for the Momo wrap. Actually, I'd be dying of laughter if this ended up being shiny. We're at the 49th egg. Dude, can you imagine if we got a shiny on the 49th egg like we did last stream? Come on. Momo says be shiny. Ah. My identity. Also, who had fun on Saturday during the event? So that was kind of cool. We got it like last Saturday. We did a stream and we did that with the Fortnite event. I had a lot of fun with that. I had to go back and clip Stella saying she's not a good flyer. She's not a good ship flyer. That was it. I was like, if she had just said I'm not a good flyer, that wouldn't have been as funny. But it was just the way she said it. I'm not a good ship flyer, and I was like, wait, what? Man, we got some songs we usually don't get on stream. Nice. Let's go that way. Yeah, yeah. I want to make sure the stream's working real quick. Yep. Ha ha ha. Twisted. I'm not the one who needs a new attitude. Maybe you missed it. I will do everything what I please. Woo! Oh, man. Alright, I really want to get a second shiny here. If we get a second shiny, that would be wild. Like, again, I said 300 eggs. I'm still kind of shocked we even got, like, one. Again, we got the first one, 14 eggs. Can we get a second one? I want to see if we can get a second one before we break 100 eggs here. Come on, second shiny. Come on, shiny, 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 shiny. That would have been so cool. Like, that had been shiny, but like, you know, I was just doing that as a joke, like the whole like peekaboo. You know, you think about it. These Pokemon are literally being just bored. But could you say that for any electronic Pokemon? Alright, come on, shiny. I want a second shiny. I should say I want. I would like a second shiny. That was a third egg, right? 53rd. I hope I didn't miscount that. We'll check after this egg. See if there's one more egg before we have to grab the next batch, or if there's a... if that was like the last one before we grab the batch. Come on. I would love to see another. Okay, we are keeping count correctly. Yay! Ah, oh, man. Shiny Gladiga. Oh, man. I'm trying to think, like, what's some other gaming news that we could talk about here? Because had some crazy stuff lately, haven't we? I saw the Xbox announcements, and that looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've never been a big Xbox fan, but it was like, I saw that, I was like, okay, you know what, to be honest, that looks really cool. And I wouldn't mind getting one of those, maybe. We're at 55. I think I'll do the next, egg batch here. Save real quick. Just so that way we don't have to keep hatching all these eggs. Well, don't have to rehatch all these eggs, I should say. My phone just go off? My heart skips a beat. having like seizure watching that. They're like, ah. Yeah. My mic's working, right? Okay, it is working. I was like, making sure. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to check the mic as well. Because I did that last, like, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I think, I remember, if you guys remember. Where the mic wasn't going through, and, like, I think I was going for, like, a good, like, 10, 15 minutes before I realized it. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I meant to ask whether, like, hopefully whether and Bird Sauce Fight, I want to ask them where they're at in terms of Tiny Twices and how they're enjoying those. I realize we do gotta do another Snom hunt soon because I still do need Frostlass. I have shiny Snom, but I need one more for Frostlass. We do need... There's a couple shinies we need, to be honest. Oh, that was 57. That's 58. Alrighty, come on, Gligar. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on Mario Kart, or Mario, is it World Kart? Is that the new one? World Kart? Yeah, no, I've heard, like, mixed things about it. Like, some people love it, some people hate it. Or not hate it, but, like, say it's okay. And, like, I've watched some of the gameplay, it looks fun. It's just the question of, like, it's the open world exploring, people say it's kind of the boring part, which was, like, one of the main selling points for that game, right? It was like, oh, you can, like, drive around the map and explore and da-da-da, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But, like, apparently, like, it's very, like, just open and just, like, nothing really there. Like, not unless you're, like, on the main racetracks, and it's like, oh, shit. I know, what was I gonna say? I know, some people were saying that, like, you know, there was, like, some issues with it, too, but I don't know. That could just be people just being, you know, critical. But, you know, we never know. I will say, like, there is one, what was I gonna say? Oh, no, okay. So, like, it's funny that, like, that just came out, and then Sega announces a Sonic racing game, but it has, like, a bunch of crossover characters. Like, the one that killed me was, and I've been loving the reactions online for this one, Hatsune Miku in the Sega one. And it was just like, even I was like, what the hell, is that Miku? And then, I think you had, what is his name? It's the Yakuza game. It's the main character from the Yakuza game. Apparently he's in it, which I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And then they had Joker from Persona, and like apparently Aang from Avatar's gonna be in there, and they have like a bunch of other ones. I was like, dude, Sega went all out on this. Like, you know, in addition to like the entire like Sonic crew, so people are like, oh dude, like, there's gonna be a lot of like, yeah, people are excited for it because it's like it's new, it's interesting, it's got like an interesting roster of characters. Like, I gotta see what it's gonna be on, because I might pick it up, man. Like, you definitely know Sega did that as a giant, like, middle finger to, like, Nintendo, though, because, like, they're like, ah, you know, you got, like, your usual one, but we got a cooler one. We got the cooler. It's like the cooler uncle, like, you know, you got your uncle and then the cooler uncle. I definitely gotta do another unboxing stream soon. It's been a minute since I've done one. hopefully, again, I'm hoping I'll find a job prior to KCON. So that way, when I go to KCON, I can buy a bunch of the albums, and we can just pop them open here on stream. It'll probably be like maybe 1 or 2 twice ones, because I gotta like get the versions I don't have, and then like a lot of the like other group ones that I don't have, like, you know, ITZY and G-Idol, or I guess Idol now. They're not even G-Idol anymore. They're Idol now. Might do like a Le Sserafim one, because I don't actually have any Le Sserafim, which is kind of funny. I like their songs, I just don't have any. Could do, who's another group I could do? IVE, because I think I'll, actually no, I don't even have an IVE album. XG, we can do, because I have some XG, can do some more Purple Kiss, we could do, trying to think, what are some other groups we can do albums for, guys? Like, now, I know some people are gonna say, like, oh, dude, the male groups, it's like, to be honest, I would give those to Crystal to, like, open, because she's more invested in them. I have my preference. She's got hers. I'm trying to think, who would I... Who would, Sorry, I'm popping my ear, because, like, my ear, like, all of a sudden, like, kind of stopped, like, hearing things? Let's see, what is another... What are some other groups I can get albums for? Oh, I can get Yeji's album. I just realized that. Maybe like another Chewy album. Maybe Nion's albums. Let's go. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, who else could I get albums for? Kind of, like, autopiloted there for a second while I was, like, trying to think. I was like, Okay, we're almost up to 70 eggs. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Again, if we get a second shiny, that'd be fantastic. I would be so happy with that. But it's gonna, like... Let's see if the luck's in the cards. I want to see if we can get that second shiny... Hatch the second shiny, I should say. Before we hit 100 eggs. Is it possible? Maybe. Man, I still can't believe, like, again, 14 eggs. We got the first shiny today. 14 eggs, man. That's still wild to me. Hey, Bondo! Who's that Bondo man? What's up, Bondo? How you doing today? What have you been up to today, man? How was your weekend as well, actually, I should say. How was the weekend? How was your day going? What is new with you, my friend? Who's that Bondoman? I like that. That's actually really funny. Who's that Bondoman? Wait, do I have one more egg? Or... Okay, I do have one more egg. Just want to make sure I didn't, like, accidentally, like, skip the button here. My life, so all's good. Just trying to relax. Understandable, understandable. Hey, I played Rivals for the first time in forever yesterday. So that was kind of cool. Like, we'll say Emma Frost is an interesting character. I do not understand how to play her as a tank, to be honest. Like, the diamond form versus regular form. Interesting. Like, she's a fun character to play, though. And then Ultron's an interesting character, but I feel like his low damage beam, like, overheats so quickly over and over again. Like, I tried playing him, and I was mostly using him for healing, but, like, there were times where it's like, whatchamacallit, I would, like, use him, and then, like, I would, like, healing, like, his beam lasts for a long time. Damage-wise, like, I had somebody coming on, like, on me, like, the thing would, like, almost automatically overheat, like, within, like, 2 seconds. I was like, damn! I liked Emma, though. Like, it was, I mean, like, last night was fun. Like, I like the new team-up with, Penny and Rocket. That was a really well-needed and really cool team-up. The fact that she gets, like, a second, like, spider, like, mine turret that also can produce, armor, I really liked that. That was a really cool feature. And I was like, oh, shit, this is cool. So, like, I was having fun playing that last night. I was like, ooh. It made her more fun. Like, to be honest, I had fun with Penny before, but I really had fun with Penny with that team-up. Oh, he shoots out an energy ball. Oh, that's why. Ah, okay. He's really good for healing. I will say that now. Like, throwing on the little healing bot onto, like, a flanker or something like that. And then, whatchamacallit? It's more of a charge shot. That makes more sense. Oh, shit. Did not mean to try to do a nickname. That makes more sense. Okay. I'll say, I was doing the, thing where, like, I would throw it on there, and then, like, when you do the, like, heal around you and heal around whoever has that little, like, extra bot, that was a really cool idea. I liked it. And it was like, oh, hey, this is actually really cool, because, like, if you got a couple flankers that are next to each other, or you throw it onto a flyer who you can't normally hit. I mean, to be honest, I threw it on the ground because, like, you know, with Ultron, I was kind of staying up in the air a lot. Which is kind of not used to doing that on console. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Like, I had fun with it. Got really interesting. I was like, oh shit, okay. This is kind of interesting, like, little balances and stuff. The Sharknado's interesting. I was like, what the hell? Because I remember they changed his... I forgot they changed his team up. Because I was going to play Luna when one of our friends was playing him. And then I was like, oh, that's right. They changed the Luna Jeff team up. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I know my friend was having a field day with that, like, Sharknado. I was cracking up with the Sharknado, to be honest. I was like, what the hell is this? The Iron Man and, whatchamacallit? Yeah, apparently, wait, so does Jeff have a team up with Venom? Because I swear, like, when I switched over to Venom for, like, a couple minutes there, like, there was a Jeff Venom team up. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't use it, but, like, I remember seeing it for a second. What does Jeff Venom team up do, Bondo? With Venom, you destroy dives with diamond form, choke slam them, and kick them into a wall. Yeah, that's okay. That's why I saw somebody did that to me as I was playing Penny. I was like, what the fuck? What killed me more is when I had a friend that was just like, choke me, mommy, and I was like, no. Yeah, like I had a friend who was like, who was playing with us, and in our voice chat, he just goes, as soon as he got like choke slammed by Emma, he goes, choke me, mommy, and I was like, oh no. He's unleashed a kink. Jeff gets healing Simboat tentacles that attach to team. Oh, okay. So it's just a one-way team up, right? It's not like both get the team up in the sense. Kind of like with, like, I guess Luna and Jeff, to be honest. I'm trying to think, who else did I play that was, like, kind of shocked by? Like, are there other new team-ups, Jeff? Jeff. Bondo? I read Jeff on the screen, and I said Jeff instead of Bondo. Oh, man. Yeah, Bondo, so you missed our first shiny of the night. We got our first shiny in 14 eggs at the 14th minute. I was really laughing about that. That kind of made me think of, like, Dodgers getting, what you got? Their first, like, scoring 5 runs in the 5th inning. Oh, Venom gets an HP buff, I think? Okay, that makes more sense. I'm trying to think, is there any other new, team-ups, or, like, team change-ups, like, or team-up changes, I should say. Because, again, like, Rocket Penny, I didn't know about that one, but then when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I actually like that, to be honest. Again, like, having a second mini, like, it's not as powerful as the first mine spider nest, but it gives a lot of, like, it gets extra coverage behind you. Because what I was doing was I was putting the main one in front of us when we're fighting the team, and I put the mini one behind us, so that way if someone came down to flank, like Spider-Man or something like that, we could, they would be getting hit by that. Plus, like, it was popping shields every few minutes, or every, like, 30 seconds to a minute, I think. And then, like, you can just walk backwards into it. Widow, Pun, Tina, Pun. Wait, who's Pun? I actually cannot think of who that is. Pun. Who the hell is Pun? I'm actually, like, legit, like, going through my head, going, like, see if I can remember. I was thinking, like, okay. I don't think it's one of the, tanks, right? I think it's gotta be, like, a healer. Punisher! Okay, that makes more sense. Jeremy! What's up? Jeremy, you missed the first shiny, man! We got our first shiny in 14 eggs. At the 14th minute. Hatch that egg real quick. See, Luna and Hawkeye. What's Luna and Hawkeye's team up, man? And I guess where are the new, like, what does each new team up do? Like the Punisher, Widow, Luna, Hawkeye, Jeff and Storm. Jeff and Storm I know. Jeff and Venom, I now know. Rocky Penny, know that one. And Ultra and Iron Man, that one I actually know by now. No, you're good, Jeremy. I mean, to be honest, Jeremy, I wasn't expecting to get a shiny that quickly. Should see my reaction when I got that shiny. I was like, what? Oh, freeze arrows. Does he, like, freeze, like, kind of like a... Is that, like, Luna's ability where she sends out that, like ice cube and she can freeze somebody in place? Is that, like, Hawkeye's arrow now? What do you think of the new song, Jeremy, for ITZY? I actually legit want your honest opinion. Widow gets rapid fire. Ooh! Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Actually, to be honest, Jeremy, I like the song, but I think, in my opinion, I actually like Gold better. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, that part, though, that part's fire. The dance break, I will say that. But Widow with a rapid fire sniper, that's kind of wild, Bondo. Like, I could feel like that could be so disgustingly evil. Like, I didn't face any Widows last night when I played with a friend. Well, like, with the group of friends I was playing with. But, like, we definitely had... Did they buff... Wait, Bondo, did they buff Thor by chance? Because I feel Thor was doing a lot more damage than he was before. Oh, JYP produced the album? Jeremy? I didn't know that. Shit. I think I still have one more egg. Before I switch. Alright. My goal is to get a second shiny before we hit 100 eggs. Because we got the first shiny at 14. The 14th egg. Can we get another shiny before then? Rocky gets a BRB that also launches Spider Mines. Well, oh, really? I didn't know that. While PE gets the second pod. Yeah, so that one I know, because I knew about Pennies, but I didn't know about Rocket's side. Like, the Penny one's interesting, because I like that. Like, again, what I was doing is I was putting the second Spider Pod behind me, or behind, like, the team, so that way if someone tried to flank, they got hit by mines. So, yeah, I saw that, Jeremy, that they got the most vocals. I was like, oh shit. It's kind of nice, like a little change up from that, like in my opinion, where they got more vocals than the others. To be honest, so it was like nice. That was well deserved, to be honest. Like they needed some love. They needed some love. Yeah, but did anyone get buffed recently, Bondo, for that? Oh, okay, that's why he felt like he got buffed. Okay, I was getting like hammer throwed like crazy last night, and I was like, what the hell? Like, man, is this man just always in, Thunder Force? Or Thor Force? I was like, what the hell? Hey, Jeremy, there you go. Oh! I was gonna say, there you go, you got Itzy, and we got a second shiny! At the 91st eggs! 9 eggs away from my goal! Oh my gosh. Let's go! Oh... Nice, we just finished the line, baby! Let's go! I just... Oh, this game's giving me heart attacks. Squirrel Girl had another aim tweak where squirrels have better tracking. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely felt that one last night. I felt those squirrels tracking a lot better last night. I can't believe we just got a second shiny. Oh, I gotta mark that we got a second shiny. There we go. 2 shinies in the first 100 eggs. Can we get 3 shinies in these egg batches? Can we? Jeremy, you clipped that so quickly. I knew you were gonna clip that so quickly. Unfortunately, it doesn't say the audio, Jeremy, for the song, but... Doctor Strange has been or buffed to the dark magic. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, sound good. You got the second one, man. That's what matters. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Okay, we're setting another goal now. We got 2 shinies in the first 100 eggs. Can we get a 3rd shiny before we hit 200 eggs? Helly got 2 more ammo. Oh, she got 2 more ammo. Oh, okay, that's gonna make her. Eee. I don't know how I feel about that. She's already kind of like... I mean, I guess with how many flyers there are now, Hella is kind of important, Bondo, so that makes more sense. Yeah, the amount of flyers in the game now is wild. I was like, damn, you got so many people who fly now. Oh, you got Johnny, Storm, Iron Man, Ultron. I know I'm missing somebody. So, oh no, that was the knife, I think. Luckily, Instinct took over and, like, told me to look. Am I missing somebody for flyers? I feel like there's another flyer I'm missing. Cloak and Dagger does more healing than with daggers. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, Cloak and Dagger was already pretty, like, decent character, like, in terms of, like, healing and stuff. But, like, I'm not gonna complain, because, like, she's already, like, I like that. I like Cloak and Dagger as a healer. And damage, to be honest. Like, I was wrecking some poor Cloak and Dagger last night, though. Like, they kept running to my mines, and it was really funny to watch. I felt really bad about it. Oh, man. But, Jeremy, also, I forgot to ask, how's your day going, man? Hope you're having a good day. How was your weekend, too? Also, thank you to everyone who stopped by Saturday for the live event. That was fun. I think we had a lot of fun with the Fortnite live event. You know, we got some new quotes to put into the commands now, like Stella's new quote. I'm not a good ship flyer. Good. Bought the hero battle pass. Nice, nice. Jeremy, what do you think of the new season, by the way? Like, I like it, but it is definitely sweat-oriented with the whole hero levels. Like, the fact that, like, the more kills you get, the better your stuff. And it's like, oh, shit. Like, it definitely forces you to not play passively. Yeah, no, I definitely like it better than Star Wars season. I'm just, like, it's very sweaty right now. Because, like, to get to S+, where you get all... So, if anyone who's playing the Fortnite season right now, if you're trying to get all like to S+, S and S+ have some of the best perks, because what happens is at S you get all the boons. So you get all 4 boons, and at S+ you get also their additional effects, which makes it you really good, to be honest. I mean, that was the devs trying to fix the die problem. I like how there's more healing. It's gonna help not die as yeah, no. I definitely agree with that, Bondo, because like the die problem was definitely getting an issue, because like Spider-Man alone was driving me nuts when I played like healing, and like, you know, Dips has to be up front because they gotta like they have to be getting kills and diving their backline too. So it's like, you know, you got your tanks here with you, but again, the tanks can't do that much damage. So it's like, yeah, no, I think that was a good balance change on the devs parts, to be honest. All right, first 100 eggs, and we are at 2 shinies. Hold on, let me grab that shiny. Where put him with our other shiny. We got 2 shinies right here, baby. Ironically, I have 2 different Terras. How much time do we have left on this sandwich? Oh, we still got 5 minutes. We're golden. Jeremy, have you tried all the boons yet for Fortnite? Because I won't lie, the one I really liked at first was the one where you get shields in the storm. But then I realized the parkour reload is actually busted. Like, extremely busted. Okay, so the base gloves are great because they can destroy structures, and you know, you can launch yourself up. To be honest, I've realized the best gun this season, and it pairs with the base gloves, are the kill shot pistols, the like Matrix pistols, where you go slow-mo when you start aiming down and shooting. Because what you do is, you launch yourself up in the air, like, once or twice, and then you do the slow-mo, because when you do the slow-mo, it actually makes your, bullet spread even tighter. And you are hitting for, like, even with the, like, the blue kill shot pistols, you're hitting for, like, 70, like, damage per hit. Or not 70, 70 damage total per 2 shots, if you hit both shots. And it's fucking busted. Spidey got only 1 minor nerf to his uppercut. He had a range of 4, now it's 5. Oh, 1 meter. 1 meter. I read that's minor. Damn, really? So they actually kind of nerfed him a little bit. Shit. I mean, that's probably a good thing, though. Like, Spider-Man was already kind of busted as a character with how, like, much damage he can do. Don't get me wrong, you get a good counter to him, and then he's kind of useless in terms of like Namor and stuff like that. It's not a nerf? Oh, I thought it was a nerf. Is that more of a buff, I guess? The base boost gloves. That new LMG, by the way, Jeremy's pretty good. The like laser AR thing. It's actually a lot of fun. I actually like using that gun a lot. I do not like that DMR, though. That DMR they put in the game, it can be trashed. Give me a sniper. Your boy needs a sniper. Wait, how's that not a nerf, Bondo? I'm actually interested. Like, wouldn't that be a nerf because you have to be closer? Which gets, like, yeah, it means you have to be in there a little bit longer. Because, I mean, Spider-Man's already kind of squishy. You just need to, like, kind of, in a sense, lack of a better term, fire on him and then he dies. Most spies are less than a meter away when they uppercut. So, oh, okay, that doesn't really change him then. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's true. Now I'm thinking about when Spider-Man, like, dove me, especially last night when I was playing, I think Luna. He was, like, smacking my face, like, hello? Also, guys, so we will be doing the Shiny Hunt Challenge for June on June 21st, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So that's going to be the one where we have to catch, it's going to be the Shiny Rainbow Challenge in honor of Pride Month. And we have to catch 2 Pokemon for each color of the rainbow, and the color of their Shiny has to match that color. So, and I can't repeat a course. I can't do like 2 Glygars for blue. I have to do like two different Pokemon. So look forward to it. Start time and stuff, I'll figure out once we get closer. But like for now, that is what we're looking at for the Shiny Hunt Challenge this month. And I think next month we'll start the Shiny Alphabet Challenge, where I have to catch a shiny Pokemon for each letter of the alphabet, and of course the letter of the Pokemon has to match that letter, the first letter of the Pokemon. So we'll have fun with that. Are you still doing ranked, Bondo, or are you like taking a small break from ranked? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a small break from rank on TCG Pocket. Like it's gone that mode has like killed me a little bit in terms of my soul a little bit because of the I always go first, which means I never get the first energy. Like every deck I run kind of requires you to get the first energy to have like the advantage. Gligar hatched from the egg. Gligar! Okay, so I was clipping something and I put it on, I think it was YouTube. It might have been YouTube, it might have been Instagram. But it's the one where we saw the shiny, oh my gosh, what is his name? Jointy Boy, where he got an evolution this generation, but he's just got an extra joint, and you can have enough to Dunsparce, shiny Dunsparce. And it's about when he's about to run away, and after I caught it, I started doing Mort's voice from Madagascar slash Penguins Madagascar. And the King Julian, I found a shiny, kind of like that. Somebody was like, when I did the that one wasn't as good, but like somebody like posted in the comments of the video, and they were like, dude, when you did the Mort voice, you did a little too well. I was like, dude, even I was like, what the hell? Oh, what's up? Hey, I wanted username 820. How you doing? I like that name. I wanted username. How you doing today? How's your day going? How was your weekend? Haven't played any rank yet, but I will for the skin. What's the skin this competitive season, Bondo? For the competitive Rivals. Spacing on names today. Allergy Medicine's kind of kicking in. Gold Ultron. You have to get what, gold and higher, right, to get the gold Ultron? Because like if you're like bronze or silver, you don't get the gold Ultron, right? No Ultron for you. I like that username. I like that username of I wanted that username 820. I wanted username 820. I'm actually interested. Does somebody actually have username 820? I don't know how to shiny hunt. I'm trash. Not gonna. Hey, no worries. Like, Scarlet Violet has made it easier to shiny hunt right now. I'm trying to save Urban Mystica from when I do the shiny hunt challenge later this month, because I'm was running low on Urban Mystica, which makes it the easiest to like shiny hunt. In Scarlet Violet, the two some of the best ways to shiny hunt, it's outbreaks. Outbreaks give you a higher chance for a shiny, and then knocking out 60 of the Pokemon in the outbreak before you start like basically like going for it. That's the best way because it like boosts your odds to max. Getting the shiny charm, of course, always helps out a lot. And I would say doing the sandwiches with Urban Mystica. The recipes are found online. If you're ever like, to get Urban Mystica, you have to beat the game and get to Area 0, and then you can get Urban Mystica from 5-star raids and 5-star and upward raids, and you have a 3% chance to get Urban Mystica. But it does help that that's like this has been like the game I've gotten the most shinies in because of the Urban Mystica slash outbreaks. The best way to like, if you want to like get into shiny hunting and you want to like kind of, in my opinion, get into it the easiest is outbreaks and Urban Mystica at the same time. So you see like an outbreak on your map, you knock out 60 Pokemon, save, and then what you do is do a sandwich for the Urban Mystico, and then get it. Finish that, it's just I can't really get it because I don't battle really when I'm doing the raids. Oh, yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, I have select Pokemon I use for the raids. Here, I think my sandwich ended, so I can actually show this real quick. Here, I'll show this real fast. Like, there are certain Pokemon that are great for raids, and especially solo raiding. And I have, like, the boxes I use, so, like, Annihilate, great Pokemon to use for for raids and stuff, especially 5-star raids. I use both. I have 2 Annihilates. I have the Ghost type one with Defiant, and of course one that has like Vital Spirit in case the Pokemon keeps using like Yawn or Sleeping ability. Another like legendaries, of course, are really good. I have like Miraidon and Kyogre, great ones for like that. Best one I would say for any raid, Goldango. And that's because Goldango is a beast with it. His ability, good as gold, so you can't get like, burned, put to sleep, paralyzed. It's golden because, no pun intended, because usually, like, if you're doing a raid, the Pokemon keeps trying to, like, do it over and over again until it gets successful, and so basically, you're just going through the raid without getting damaged. Oh. Yeah, no, like, so what you want to do then, I want a username, is you want to go into, like, the smaller raids, like the easy ones, like the 1-star, 2-star, 3 stars, and start getting XP candies. So what you do is, a lot of the rewards you'll get from these raids are XP candies, and I literally have gotten, like, all these, and I just boost them up to level 100, basically. So that way you don't have to, like, train them up if you don't want to. I would suggest, like, if you were looking for, like, builds to, like, do it, Cerebee's website is really good for those builds. Do level 100. Do, like, max level, to be honest. If you're doing 7-star raids, you want them to be level 100, because the Pokemon that is in the level star, that you're going for, and the 7-star raids are always level 100. I think level 90 for, like, 6-star raids, and then level, like, that's how high the Pokemon is, and then I think the Pokemon in a 5-star raids are level 80, if I remember correctly. But if you go up to 100, you, like, maximize your chance. Don't get me wrong, there's still some raids where I avoid them, like the plague. And one example is, whatchamacallit? Gyarados, because Gyarados always has Moxie, and it's always a nightmare because while you might not be getting knocked out, it's knocking out, like, the NPC's Pokemon, and it could be an absolute nightmare. If you're ever trying to do a 7-star raid, look, there's like Austin John Plays is a YouTuber I watch. He gives a lot of good builds for, like, your 7-star, whatever 7-star raids out at the time. He'll tell you, like, okay, use this Pokemon, here's the strat to solo it. So you basically just go in with, like, 4 or 3 NPCs, and you can usually get it. And I usually farm those for Urban Mystica. But yeah, no, I mean, like, definitely worth it. I might one of these days, like, start doing some, like, raids online where I'll have you guys join me if you guys want to. So, it's a lot of fun. Like, I definitely enjoy it. So, yeah, I kind of wish that, like, they let you, like, give Urban Mystica the Pokemon to, like, trade to, like, others. Like, if I, like, have it as a held item. But I don't think it's possible. Otherwise, I would probably, like, say, like, if I had more Urban Mystica, I'd probably give you some. So, yeah, Urban Mystica is, like, really useful, in my opinion. Again, even if you don't have Urban Mystica, if you're just doing the outbreaks, you have the Shiny Charm, you've caught all the Pokemon in the game, and then you, whatchamacallit? Sorry, my nose is super itchy from my allergies. Ugh, man. If you have, like, the Urban Mystica, and you do the, whatchamacallit? The Outbreak, not Urban Mystica, sorry. If you have the Shiny Charm and you're doing the Outbreaks, it's usually a high chance too. Also, how do I unlock Blueberry Academy? Okay, so Blueberry Academy is DLC. You have to buy the DLC for Pokemon. If you have the DLC, you have to finish the Kitakami section first. It won't let you do Blueberry Academy until you beat Kitakami. Which, you can do Kitakami in, like, an hour or two, basically. It's actually a really quick DLC. Gives a lot of extra Pokemon, though. So it's like, and it has a really good story, to be honest. I actually like it. Yes, and the reason you have to do that is because the story from Kitakami to Blueberry Academy is like a continuation. So, like, basically, where the game ends in Kitakami, it continues in Blueberry. Yeah, if you can get a Blueberry Academy, definitely worth it as well. And again, if you can get the Shiny Charm, you'll find Shinies, like, galore. There's a lot of times where I find a Shiny just randomly, just, like, riding around, trying to, like, get to a Shiny hunt or two for outbreaks. So, it's worth it, in my opinion. Like, Shiny Charm's always been worth it, so. You gonna try to fish it? Nice, there you go. Wait, question. See, I want a username. I always ask people who come to the channel, what is your favorite Pokemon? And also, what is your favorite shiny Pokemon? Because I know sometimes people's favorite Pokemon don't have a great shiny, so they're like, oh, my favorite shiny is a different Pokemon. But what are your, your favorite Pokemon, and what is your favorite shiny Pokemon? So whenever I do these streams, I always ask that. Like, for me, my shiny and my favorite Pokemon are both Umbreon, as you can see below me. I love Umbreon. I love Umbreon's shiny because it's, like, very sleek. Also, Bondo, you were saying you have to be gold 3 to get that? Damn. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do Picnic. I meant to do boxes. We're at 120 eggs. Alright. Can we get a third shiny before we hit 200 eggs? That's my question. We've already gotten 2 tonight. Got our first shiny at the 14th egg, and we got our second shiny at 91 eggs. Actually, I was like, I had to write that down. I was like, oh. Ooh, Fuecoco! Okay, Fuecoco has a good shiny. We were talking about this on stream a couple weeks ago. It's, basically, like, out of the new starters, Fuecoco has, like, one of the best shinies. It's so good. It's so clean. And then Bondo... Wait, oh, I thought it was, Wait, Bondo, I thought it went, like, gold 1, 2, 3. Does it go 3, 2, 1? Oh, I thought it was the other way. Beedrill and Shiny Litten, though. Yeah, no. Like, yes, yeah, I remember, Bondo, you said your favorite Pokemon is Beedrill, but you love Shiny Litten. Shiny Litten has, I think, in my opinion, for starters, for the entire line, has the cleanest Shiny. Like, Charizard, awesome Shiny, but it doesn't go to, like, Charmeleon and Charmander, because it changes on the last evolution. Litten's, like, continues throughout the entire thing, which is amazing. Ooh, both shiny and the original? Yes. No, 100%, 100%. Oh, it's 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've gotten used to TCG Pocket's ranked, where for Pokemon TCG Pocket, they do their ranked, like, Great Ball 1, Great Ball 2, Great Ball 3, Great Ball 4, Ultra 1, Ultra 2, Ultra 3, Ultra 4, and then Master Ball. Master Ball's just Master Ball. So... I was thinking that way. Okay, so basically, as soon as you get into gold, then you basically get the gold skin. Do you have to end the season in gold, Bondo? Or as long as you hit gold that season, you get the skin? Yeah, no, Fuecoco, though. Fuecoco's so good. my big back boy. That's right, that made me laugh. I like that thing. I like that description. My big back boy. Oh, man. You guys made me laugh on that. You guys made me laugh on that. Okay, we got one more egg before I have to get the next batch here. We're almost at the halfway point. No, it's highest achieved rank as long as you played at least 10 games. Okay. Yeah, no, so, like, Pocket TCG has been, like... Because I was thinking like that with Overwatch. Like, Overwatch was, like, whatever you hit the highest that season, it was, like, whatever rewards you got for the season. You know, playing, like... That was, like... I think Overwatch was, like, very first time ever playing ranked, really. TCG Pocket is basically wherever you end at. So, like, I had a friend who literally was at, like, Master Ball rank last season, and then he accidentally wasn't thinking about it. He accidentally clicked, like, ranked play at the last day of the season, and he accidentally lost. He lost, and he accidentally got knocked out of Master, and he didn't have time because he was on break at work, and he went to go play later that day after work, and unfortunately the season ended, and he was like, crap. You know, like, he had missed the Master Ball things. Nice, Jeremy. I think I'm at level 18 right now. I was playing a lot on Saturday and Sunday for Fortnite. Wait, Jeremy, have I asked you who your favorite Pokemon, who your favorite shiny is? I think we've asked you, right? Because I know, like, Bondo, I will never forget Beedrill and Litten, because I've asked you, like, multiple times. Yeah, I think I'm at 18, Jeremy. Like, who were they again, though? I'm trying to remember. Like, I cannot remember off the top of my head. Because, like, for example, like, whatchamacallit? Madam is Snom. Snom. Mew, favorite Pokemon. Oh, and, right, Mew's also your favorite shiny, too, right? If I remember correctly, Mew's your favorite shiny? Oh, Zumuro Yellow Egg Shiny. That's right. We talked about the egg. That's right. I do remember this now. Because Crystal is like me. Crystal is also Umbreon. And then... I'm trying to remember, like, everyone's real quick. Because we've talked about this before. I think Ori was, like... You know, I think his, ironically enough, was an Eagle. It was the Braviary. But that's also because he's an Eagles fan, so... Umbreon is my favorite EV evolution, followed by Espeon. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. That's where I think I remembered you. Somebody I thought you were going to say Umbreon, but I was like, wait, is it Umbreon? Yeah, Umbreon's like a really cool Pokemon, to be honest. Like, I always loved Umbreon, to be honest. He's such a cool Pokemon. He's such a sick Pokemon. Yeah, again, like, Gen 1, I think favorite Pokemon would have been Arcanine, Charizard. Gen 2 was Umbreon. Like, right off the bat. Though, Trico and... Oh, no, Trico's Gen 3. Cyndaquil, Gen 2, was, like, my favorite starter. For Gen 3, it would have been... Blaziken was up there. I'm trying to... But, like, I had to go with, like, Legendaries. Legendaries were my favorite, that one. Like, Rayquaza and all them. Gen 4, I really liked Empoleon and Infernape. And these are just going non-shiny forms. These are just, like, in just general, favorite Pokemon from each generation. Garchomp, of course. Garchomp was the GOAT. And Lucario. I loved Lucario. That was my... I think everyone had the same team for, for Diamond Pearl. I have, like, 15 shiny Umbreon. I got so many between X and Y and Sword and Shield and Facebook giveaways. Where the hell? What Facebook giveaways were you going? 4 or 5 shiny Mews too. You named the legendary. I have the shiny. Shiny Miraidon. You can't have that one legally. Actually, I was gonna say, unless you finish Pokemon Home, you can't have Keldeo or oh my gosh, what is the name of that Pokemon? Gen 5, the music one. The one where you can change between, like, normal psychic to normal fighting. What is the name of that Pokemon? It starts with an M. It's a shiny. It's shiny. It's a mythic Pokemon? Legendary Pokemon? Meloetta, thank you. Thank you, Bono. Thank you. Also, Crydon you can't have shiny either, technically, because, Kyogre? No. Kyogre's Gen 3, man. Kyogre's Gen 3. That's the water one. That one you can have shiny. I was saying, like... No, I have Kyogre, technically. Like, I actually have a shiny Kyogre, too. The black and white middle-looking cancer Pokemon. Oh, Kyurem. Kyurem. You can get Kyurem shiny. I think. Can you get Kyurem? No, you should be able to get Kyurem shiny. Yeah, say Kyogre. Yeah, Kyogre's Gen 3, man. Kyurem is... You're thinking Kyurem. Kyurem's Gen 5. And also, Bondo, thank you. It was Meloetta. I could not think of Meloetta for my life. Because, yeah, the first time you can get Meloetta and Keldeo shiny were with Pokemon Home recently. And that's because you have to do the entire Pokédex in Home for Sword and the entire Pokédex in Home for Shield. Or, not Shield. Scarlet Violet. So it's like... yeah, you have to basically, like, do that. I had the Ruby and Sapphire shinies. Those were hard shinies, to be honest. So that was a tough battle. There's a lot of shinies you got in, Sword and Shield, but that was, like, through the DLC. Don't ask me why I did this! I'm just trying to think! dumbass is just like going along with the music, doing that. That's the best part. Also twice full Japanese album a month after. Yeah, no, we were just talking about that. I was just talking about that in the group chat, Jeremy. Hey, the Sad Boy! What's up? I still love that name. The Sad Boy 1995. How you doing today? How was your weekend? And, Jeremy. Yeah, no, they're going hard, man. They're going hard right now. Man. Wait, Bondo, you said, so why, is there a reason you're taking a break on ranked for rivals right now? Good. Doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Sad Boy. I'm doing good. I doing really good today because we got 2 shinies already for our Glygars from these shiny hatchings. We got our first shiny at the 14th egg and our second shiny at the 91st egg. I'm trying to see if we can get a 3rd shiny before we hit 200. Did you see the seeding? Yeah, no, I saw that. I'll say, I'm actually excited. The fact that they're doing a 360 stage, Jeremy, is awesome. I'm actually really excited for that. I'm like, let's go. Okay, we're about half-ish way through all of our eggs, / halfway through 200. SoFi, Soldier Field, well, they haven't announced, yeah, they haven't announced any of I would say New York, any of the, North American ones, man. So you gotta wait a minute for that. I was saying the seeding is gonna be, oh, you're saying the seeding is gonna be same. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, because it'd be kind of hard to do, Oakland Arena again. Yeah. I mean, not as many eggs as we did for, like, back on the, what you call it, the Easter, stream, where I did 900 eggs, and we only got 1 shiny at, like, the 750th egg. It was, like, 740-something eggs. Like, that was torture. That's why I'm, like, 300. We can do 300 in a single stream, because that's, like, about 3 or 4 hours worth of, hatching. I mean, last week we did 300 eggs, and we got 2 shinies. At the 49th egg and the 120th egg. And that was 2 shiny Spiritombs. This time we're doing Gligar. And I mean, I got my 2 shinies for, are you talking about for the Easter one? Or are you talking about for, like, the eggs today? Because, like, we got the first shiny today. Okay, ironically enough, this is like what made me laugh a little bit today, was we got our first shiny on the 14th egg at the 14th minute of the stream. And then we got the second shiny at the 1 hour mark. Easter? Oh. That took 2 days of streaming. Day 1, we didn't get a single shiny, and we did like 650 eggs day 1. And then day 2, we finished, and that was like a total. So day 1, we did about 8.5 hour stream. Day 2, I think was about a 4 hour stream, 3 hours, 4 hour stream. So we did a grand total of almost 12 hours on those eggs. Yeah, the Easter one was rough. That was, yeah, realize real quick, I don't want to do like 600 eggs in a single stream again, because that made me lose my mind. Though I did realize I was able to quickly fly around the circle while eating food at the same time, because I had like had a burrito, I was eating a burrito, I was drinking my Coke, and had my, I was just like doing this one-handed the entire time, which was really funny. See, whereas like normal shiny hunting, I have to actually like pay attention to what I'm doing. Because, yeah, I'm like looking for the shinies. Also, again, guys, if anyone wants to be here for the next Shiny Hunt Challenge stream, that's going to be on June 21st, and that will be the Shiny Hunt Rainbow Challenge, where I have to catch a rainbow, 2 Pokemon for each color of the rainbow. That is going to be on June 21st, so look forward to it. Because technically, Easter one was kind of a Shiny Hunt Challenge. Yeah, no, like, I was just saying, I was thinking about some Shiny Hunt challenges I might do in the future. One Shiny Hunt challenge I might do is where I had to shiny hunt for a Pokemon that's hard to tell, like Slowpoke, Tynamo, stuff like that, where it's like you have to keep knocking them out just to tell. Mouse hole. Mouse hole's a really hard one. Oh, gotta hit the button. Click the button, Max. Wrong button. King Julian. I have fun doing Mort's voice, to be honest. Mort is such a weird guy. I used to be able to do Stitch's voice, but I haven't been able to do that in years, because I kind of forgot how to do it. It's like, you have to, like, really kind of, like, think about how he'd do his voice to, like, not, like, screw up his voice. Let's see. Alright. After this batch, we're halfway through all of our eggs today. I love you, King Julian! Mort wants King Julian's feet! The feet! Mort had, like, such a foot fetish, now I'm thinking about it. And I don't think we really saw that in the Madagascar movies, but we saw it in Penguins of Madagascar. And it was really funny. Like, I was watching, I think it was highlights of Mort from the Penguins of Madagascar show. And there's at one point where they think King Julian's dead, and Mort goes like, "Is it okay if Mort takes King Julian's body?" And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Mort? I'm like, Mort's semi-twisted, man. Oh, man. Oh, Jeremy, by the way, I was gonna say, speaking of the Japanese album, did you see what the name of the album was? Oh my gosh, Herbert from Family Guy. Okay, so I could never do his voice, but I had a friend that could do his voice way too well. Actually, my dad could do his voice way too well, like when he wanted to mimic it. And we cracked up because he would just do that randomly, like, and we'd be like, what the hell? Herbert is such a strange character, to be honest. But he's really funny. I'm trying to think, what are some, like, iconic voices? Like, if you do the voice, somebody would instantly recognize Herbert, Mort, Stitch, let's see. I mean, Joker, but I'm thinking, like, Mark Hamill's Joker, to be honest. Especially the laugh. The laugh alone, like, is such an iconic laugh. Let's see. Who was another voice? Roger, I think from, like, American Dad. That's like... Oh, Cleveland. Cleveland, also from Family Guy. Cleveland's got, like, that iconic voice, to be honest. Or, I guess... To be honest, Family Guy has a lot of iconic voices. Like Stewie, Herbert, Cleveland, Quagmire. Giggity. Also, how the hell has... Like, speaking of Family Guy, how the hell has, Quagmire not been arrested? Like... What the hell? Donna! I'm trying to think of how he says it. Donna! Donna was his first wife, right? Not the new wife? That was from the Cleveland show? Or is Donna the second wife? I'm trying to remember. Because I know he had this first wife, the one that, he divorced after he caught her, or she got caught cheating with, like, Quagmire. But I don't remember what her name is. Is it Donna? Yeah, no, it's like, I can't remember either, because I know he's got the new, like, his newer wife, and he's got his, like, kids, like, his stepkids. Which, I was like, what the hell? I mean, technically, doesn't he have a kid, technically, with his first wife, too? Quagmire Jr.? Yeah, Quagmire's got, like, a bunch of kids, now I'm thinking about it. Like... Yeah, Junior. Well, or is not quite. I said Quagmire Junior. Or is Cleveland Junior with the second wife. I think Cleveland Junior has to be second wife because that's the one that has like the deep voice, which cracks me up. Because there's the hyperactive one that's his first marriage's kid, and then the second marriage has whatchamacallit, I think Cleveland Jr. Was it second egg or third egg? Oh, second egg. Okay, I am keeping. I'm actually clicking the button at times, so I'm supposed to. Good. Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, Cleveland's got like such an iconic voice, to be honest. Trying to think other like shows and stuff, like Johnny Bravo, iconic voice. Samurai Jack, iconic voice. Courage, the Cowardly Dog. I as soon as I hear the voice, I immediately think Courage. Like, the things I do for love. You think it was the first? Oh, okay, that might have been the first, yeah. SpongeBob, yeah. Actually, to be honest, like, all the SpongeBob characters have iconic voices. Sandy, Krabs, SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick. They all have, like, a voice. As soon as you hear it, you just immediately think of the character. Oh, King of the Hill. You have, you know, like, Hank Hill, Bobby, Dale, because Dale's a fucking psycho. Oh, what is the name? Boomhauer. Yeah, but that's also because Boomhauer, like, it's hard to understand him, so it's like, you just immediately, like, go like, oh, it's gotta be Boomhauer. Is mayonnaise an instrument? And that's my purse are crazy. Oh, yeah. I mean, I was thinking, like, with the Hank Hill, it's just like, damn it, Bobby. But yeah, no, like, Bobby has, like, some of the iconic lines, which always crack me up. It's like, what the hell is that? Like, I know they're doing a new series for Hank the Hill, or King of the Hill, and it's supposed to be them, like, years later, like, Bobby's, like, an adult now. I want to know if Bobby's just as crazy as an adult as he was as a kid. I'm trying to think, who else is other iconic voices from shows and such? Hey Arnold. To be honest, like, whenever I hear that voice that, like, they use for Arnold, I immediately think Hey Arnold. Or Gerald's voice. Gerald also has a really iconic voice. Yeah, he was willing, dude. He was 100%. I mean, I guess, like, you can go with, like, Pokemon technically, like Ash Ketchum, Pikachu. Well, Pikachu also just says Pikachu, but, like, that's still such an iconic Pikachu! I can't do Pikachu's voice, as you guys can tell. I try, but I can't. I just thought of another one, and I know they just like, they just started the series since a second time, but, like, a continuation. Phineas and Ferb, both their voices. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. To be honest, like, the entire cast has, like, a really iconic voice. I mean, Ashley Tisdale for Candace's voice is, like, so iconic. Like, if they ever switched her voice, I'd be like, there's no way. I mean, even live action stuff, like, Brenda Song for... Yeah, we're gonna find the cure for cancer. Dude, Phineas, man, I want to see Phineas and Ferb as adults. And half the shit they're gonna get into. I was gonna say, the other thing I was thinking of was, like, Brenda Song for, London from, Sweet Life and Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. Iconic. Freaking iconic. I mean, has some of the most memorable lines I still remember to this day. Like, when Mosby's teaching her how to drive. Oh, you mean the Prindle? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the Prindle. I can remember I was letting my youngest sister drive my car one time. We were in my car, and this is my old car. And I was like, okay, you know, you can try it. Yeah, she had a permit and everything. I was like, yeah, I don't mind. And she goes, all right, so I just gotta use the Prindle, right? Right there and then, I almost took away her right to drive. I remember, yeah, that was the last episode from the original Phineas and Ferb. And it shows Isabella and Phineas getting together. And I was like, don't get me wrong, we all knew it was gonna happen. It's when they graduate high school and they're going to college, and it was, like, supposed to be them choosing. But I want them as, like, adults. Like, kind of like, What is the name of that Disney movie? Kid goes in the future, realizes it's him as an adult. Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons. I want a Meet the Robinsons moment where he meets himself as an adult. Like, okay, actually, okay, iconic voices. Iconic voices. Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After hours. I mean, to be honest, I love Phineas and Ferb as characters, but I think I was more invested in the Doofenshmirtz and Perry the Platypus storyline that was going on. My Doominator! If I had that happen 2 times, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Which doesn't sound like much, but it's still kind of a weird coincidence. I think the one time Candace traveled in the future. Oh! No, you're right. I think there was an episode of that. Yeah. Because she meets, like, her daughter, in a sense. And her daughter is, like, having the same issue with, like, her brothers. Like, her sons are, like, doing the same thing, like, Phineas and Ferb's kids used to do. Or would do as kids. One of these days, I think I might do a Doofenshmirtz, like, stream where I'm, like, just have to be, like, dressed in the lab coat and doing... And the black turtleneck. And just have to be, like, speaking in Doofenshmirtz the entire stream. Like, not gonna lie, like, I see, I think I would die a little, though, if I did the Doofenshmirtz, like, stream, and then, like, the voice actor for Doofenshmirtz either, like, came into it or saw clips of it. And, like, all that, because, like, I would lose my shit. It's like, a couple years ago, when I tweeted out, this is back when it still was Twitter. Brendan-ator. Brendan-ator. I'm Brendan-ator! I tweeted out, like, I was going, like, got tickets for my family to go see Gabriel Iglesias' comedy special that he was taping at Dodger Stadium. And we were going for the, you know, the Netflix taping. And I tweeted it out. I was just saying, like, oh, you know, wanted to do something nice for my family. You know, my dad, my sisters, and, basically got to take it for them, and we're gonna go do this, right? And I guess Gabriel Iglesias saw it, retweeted it, or I should say quote tweeted it, saying, look forward to seeing you guys at the show. And I lost my mind a little bit. That's actually my second interaction with him I've had on social media. The first interaction I had with Gabriel Iglesias was years ago. This is probably like 2017, 2018. And it was when he released his first Funko Pop. And it was so popular, everyone was trying to buy it, right? And it crashed the site. And I was trying to figure out what was going on, because I had this red line. I was like, what's up with this red line? So I, like... Well, at the time, I didn't realize he actually, like, looks at his social media. I thought it was, like, his manager, or, like, a team, you know, something like that. I thought he, like, maybe, like, a social media manager who would, like, look at the things, like, respond and stuff. So I tagged him, and I was like, hey, Fluffy, do you happen to know what this red line means? About an hour later, I see... Yeah, I love Gabriel Iglesias too. He is so cool. I still have this, by the way, and I will put this in. I will put this video in the Discord later, by the way, guys, so you can see this. So an hour later, I get a message from Fluffy, and I'm thinking like, okay, it's gotta probably be his like his thing. I thought it was gonna be like a little thing, like, oh, this is what you have to do to fix it. It's a video message from Fluffy saying my name, going like, oh, it's probably what's happening. It's really funny, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I even thought, like, if I didn't get the Funko Pop at the time, I was like, even if I don't get the Funko Pop, dude, I am happy with just this message. I will put that in the actually, you know, how much time's on the sandwich? We'll hatch this last egg, and then if it's not, if we have time on the sandwich, I think I'll, like, quickly save it, and, like, or not save it, quickly post it into the Discord real quick. Let's see. Okay, we got 50 seconds on the egg. Where am I in terms of... I gotta go backwards. I have to go back this way. Alright, we'll quickly post this if you guys want to see this real quick. Let me find that video real quick, and then I will post it in the Discord for you guys to see. I found it. Okay, hold on. Gotta save this.
Hey, what's up, Andy? Oh, how are you? Yes, it is.
Oh, I have to screen record it. Ah, shit. This is a throwback. I gotta do old school ways of doing this. You guys are gonna hear a little bit of it. Let's see. Screen record.
Hey, what's up, Andy? How are you? Yes, it is me, and this message is just for you. I have no idea what the hell that red alert line is. I think you're using a stolen credit card. I'm kidding. I don't know. Whatever you do is whatever you do. Anyway, keep trying, bro, and if not, check with your bank. Make sure you weren't charged, because, yeah, don't make me keep the money. All right, later.
Literally got that message and lost my mind. I was like, what the fuck?
How are you?
I just want to make sure to save the audio too. Yeah, alright, I'll post that in Discord for you guys. It'll be in the general section. Oh shit, I posted that on the schedule. Did not mean to post that on the schedule. I gotta put that in general. Delete the one in the schedule. Alright, if anyone wants to see that video, here's the link to the Discord. Oh, you joined the Discord? Yeah, Sadboy, check out the general section. It's gonna be under general. And then, if anyone else wants to see the Discord, that video is under right there for the Discord link. Alright, let's go quickly do this. We are at 170 eggs now. Damn. We are making some good time tonight. Damn. Alright, can we get that third shiny before 200 eggs? Is my question. Alright, put those in there. Put you guys over here. Do that. Picnic. Yeah, check it out though. It is, that still to this day is one of my favorite videos. Right? It's like, I was like, what the hell? Dude, I think I was at work. At the time, I was working at, like, I think Walmart. And I was technically on my phone when I shouldn't have been. But I had to stifle my yell of, like, excitement. And I was just like, ah! That was the only way I could describe that. It's just, ah! I'm trying to think, other arcana characters' names now, or voices. Oh, you know, I was gonna say, you think about, like, yeah, no, I was shaking, sad boy. I was shaking so bad. But it was cool. I had such a blast with that. I was like, dude, I lost my mind a little bit that day. I still get giddy with it. Like, he is such a cool dude. Like, he is still my favorite comedian to this day. Like, I absolutely adore that dude. He is such a cool dude. I have to get some water soon. I'll probably get some water after we, like, half an hour here. I was just thinking, like, yeah, I guess iconic voices would be, like, Disney, in a sense. Real quick, did anyone see that they changed the intro song for the Disney movies? I heard the new one. It is so chaotic. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, they should have kept it. The classic, like, you know, I'm talking about the song, like, when you, like, the movie starts and you see the, you know, like, they have Tinkerbell go over the castle. It's like, do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Like, they changed it, and it's, like, got minor and major keys going at the same time. It's chaotic. It's got, like, a dubstep at the end. I was like, what the hell? Oh, you did? Okay, Samuel, what did you think of it? What did you think of it? I was like, dude, this is chaotic. And, like, I may be leader of Chaos Squad, but, dude, even I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Disney should have kept that one normal, man. Like, I get, like, 70th anniversary, like, they're trying to change it up a little bit, but that was chaotic. But, like, that new introduction for it was kind of weird. It was, like, our new intro song to Disney movies is kind of weird. It's just, like, the other one was, like, such an iconic one. Like, you want to talk about sounds that, like, as soon as you hear it, instantly know what it is. That old intro for Disney movies. That song. Another one be, like, Dial-Up for any millennial kid. Yeah, I think the old one was better. I agree. I think the old one was better. Yeah, actually, okay, now we're saying iconic voices. I was thinking iconic sounds. One would have to be like, you know, dial-up. Any millennial knows that sound for AOL dial-up. It haunts our souls. Just a little bit. The Disney start sound. It's that one where it's like, it's supposed to be the sound system thing. It would be a lot in front of a lot of, or beginning of a lot of Universal Studios films. It's like super loud. It's like, I'll say the old Fox Studios sound. Let's see, what's another one? I can think of a lot for K-pop, but that's like K-pop in general. Let's see. I can like instantly hear the Courage of the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack, and Danny Phantom openings in my head. Let's see. Actually, I just thought of one, and I just have to look at my wall. My friend gave me years ago a amiibo of Sora, from Kingdom Hearts, and I can instantly hear in my head the song that starts playing and the sound of when you're at low HP in the original Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, the level up sound in Pokemon, the low HP sound, especially for like Black and White. Dude, the low HP sound in Black and White went way too hard. That actually caused panic for people. It's like the song intensifies. You're like, what the f. Like, you actually feel like it's a life or death situation at that point for that Pokemon. If you're doing a Nuzlocke, dude, that song scares the crap out of you. Man. What's another song? It's a me, I'm Mario. That's a classic voice. Oh, you know, I just thought of another one. It's funny enough it's with Nintendo as well. The GameCube opening. We used to start with a little cube going. Let's see, what are some other ones? Also, sorry guys, I'm itching a lot. It's just my allergies are going nuts, and I'm like itching my nose like crazy now. And I don't know why I'm itching my nose like crazy. My allergies have been going nuts for like the last few weeks, and it's just like killing me a little bit. Oh, we're at 178 eggs. Come on, I want a third shiny before the 200 eggs. We're doing a good job on these eggs, to be honest. I'm like, damn. I'm gonna be the thing they talk about. Let's see. Sad Boy, can you think of any other songs or sounds I guess are iconic? Wait, was that or that might? I think we're at 180 now. Cause I think I forgot to hit one of the eggs because I was talking about the thing. Let's see. Where I'm like looking around. I mean, like. Even famous lines, like, pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Which, funny enough, I found out years later after that movie that apparently Pull the Lever, Kronk was actually a parody line from another movie. I think it's called Rat Race, maybe? It might be a different one. Where the main, like, antagonist in the movie, you know, anytime, like, they're doing stuff, he goes, push the button, Max! And then, you know, Max would push the button, and of course it's like self-destruct or something else. He goes, wrong button! And apparently that's what, when they were writing Emperor's New Groove, they, I guess like one of the rarest must have watched that movie and like thought, let's put a parody of that line with the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? Again, Emperor's New Groove, one of the few movies I'm pretty sure I can quote line for line. That is one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. Favorite Disney movies. And I watched that movie way too many times, especially because when it was on Netflix, man. I watched that way too many times in college as well. Especially when I was like, I would have it off in the background while like studying or working on something. Probably shouldn't be doing that, by the way, because that distracts you from what you're working on. And like literally have just ingrained it into my brain. Like, again, two favorite Disney movies for me growing up: Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove. My two favorite movies. Oh, you gotta head out, Sad Boy. Hey, Sad Boy, have a wonderful night. Have a, we'll see you if you're free tomorrow, man. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow for Fortnite. Around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's gonna be the new season. So, but have a good night, Sad Boy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. And thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. I forgot to say that. I think we're at 183. Yep. Nice, Sad Boy. I really want to see if we can get another shiny here, because again, we've got those two shinies right now, and we still gotta see if they even have a shiny mark on them. Just want to make sure actually I'm keeping count on this, by the way. Jeremy, you still here, or do you... Actually, Jeremy might be playing Fortnite right now, to be honest. Knowing Jeremy, he's probably playing Fortnite, or he's listening to Itzy. Jeremy, if you're still here, when is Itzy's, like, the music shows for them? Like, I'm guessing this week, right? Yeah, that was 184. I forgot to push the button, Max. 185. 185. All right, real quick, guys. I gotta go grab some water, so I will be right back. So let me put you guys on the be right back screen. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to go get that like water because I was like kind of dying a little bit. It's a little warm in my room right now. Okay, I think I need another 5 eggs. Yes, I do. But yeah, Jeremy, if you're still here, man, what is the comeback schedule look like for Itzy? Hit him. Hit him. Oh man, Sad Boy got me like on like nostalgia lane right now with thinking about like a lot of the stuff that we're thinking about, like all the Pokemon stuff and all that. Good times. Good times. Good times. Brings some smiles to my face when I'm thinking about those old song or like old shows, old songs, old sounds too. Like we were just talking about like the you know, for example, like the certain sounds that like as soon as you hear it, you know what's from, or it might trigger a memory. Like again, like the Pokemon like HP sound, or like I was gonna say like Kingdom Hearts like low HP sound, like from the first Kingdom Hearts game. That triggers like anxiety. Also, why did Donald never heal in that game? I will always ask that question. Like, damn it, Donald, heal me. He'll always heal you after you healed yourself too. I was like, yeah, Donald. That was such a good. That's Kingdom Hearts, man. They definitely fixed him in Kingdom Hearts 2, to be honest, in terms of his healing. What's another one? Let's see. Come on, I want this third shiny. Give me a third shiny. That's not a third shiny. I really do want to see if we can get a third shiny before we hit 200 eggs. Like, that would be cool. We literally hit that second shiny like 9 eggs away. Ba ba bum, ba ba bum bum, bum bum bum. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, that's some good times though. These allergies are killing me, and I do not know why. We got one more egg, and then we got the next batch. We're almost down to our last 100 eggs. Oh no, that was our last egg before the batch. That's a good thing I checked. Otherwise, I would have been like driving around for like no reason. Lights out tonight. Let's see. Like literally, like looked up because I thought I saw purple/blue out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" Clearing notifications real quick before I forget. What the? That scared the crap out of me, just the hands. This kid just walked through a Pokemon. That was like a mini jump scare, man, damn. I think how he walked through the Pokemon, but he didn't walk through me. He was like, ah, man, physical guy? I can't walk through this dude with my coffee. By the way, why is the kid drinking a coffee? The kid's like 5. Dude, it's wild, like, kids today, like, literally drinking coffee, makeup, all that, like, at, like, 6, 7 years old. I'm like, bro, enjoy just being a kid. Have fun. Live life. Go do stupid shit. I did a lot of stupid shit. I still got scars from having that stupid shit. Some of the best memories of my childhood. Probably not for my parents, though, because, I think I gave them heart attacks a couple times. The amount of stupid things I did as a kid. And I mean stupid things. How the hell am I still alive? It's actually a legit question, because sometimes I wonder. Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Growing up as a kid, or growing up when I was younger, half the things I did, I shake my head at now. Because as a kid, the logic is, you're indestructible. I mean, look at kids. 9% of the times, they do not cry. They usually just kind of like shake it off and keep going. It's not until you make a big deal about whatever they did, that's when they start crying. Like, you know, kid crashes into like a thing. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? Welcome back. Oh shit! I accidentally clicked that button because there we go. We're back at 195. Like. Oh, I was like, oh, okay, I was like you. I was like, where's the likey? Welcome back, Jeremy. Are you playing Fortnite right now, man? If so, what level are you at? I'm trying to think of what I want to eat tonight after after stream ends. Just just lounge. I've been here. No, just lounging. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was asking you what's the comeback schedule for ITZY this week, like show wise, like music show wise. But you kind of like disappeared, and I was like, oh, we lost Jeremy to the sands of time. You know, it's funny when Satboy and I were talking about like earlier. We talked about like those certain like lines you just instantly like memory or like you just think about that. You know, I'm gonna say I can think of a bunch for like K-pop. One of the first ones I can think of is like I think it's from ITZY's. I think it's from the last ITZY. Whatchamacallit, or like anniversary event where Yuna goes, "Yuna angry. Yuna's very angry," and I would start laughing my ass off at that clip. They actually have a stream event on Spotify. JVP actually promoting a mass stream event. Wow. I hope he does it for twice too, cause damn. M Countdown Music, Bang, Core, and Inkyoga for 2 weeks. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, cause he better like it's good that he's doing it, but I hope he does it for like twice and NMix and like other groups, cause like, you know, spread the love amongst all your groups. It's probably because also like he's coming, he'll get ready to like renew, so he's trying to really like be like, hey, all right, come on, these are the last 2 eggs before we hit 200. Our last egg before we hit 200. Come on, if we hit it at 200 though, I will still count it as the first 200 eggs. Come on, come on, give me a shiny right here, third shiny, give me the third shiny. Isn't there like a whole thing right now, like drama with Espa? It was something with Karina or something like that. She wore like the wrong colors during their like political season. I feel like they're trying to lay low right now because of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. With how many like different like of the idols were accidentally like wearing a certain color or wearing like a you know, doing the peace sign by accident or like that, or like you know, like wearing #1 signs, like, you know, they catching themselves. It's accidental. Yeah, it was just for Jackie, right? That's what I thought. I was saying, like, you know, there's like a couple times where like one of them would be like live streaming and like would do a peace sign by accident. It's like, oh crap, and like, you know, quickly switches. That was funny because he's like just a panic on like a lot of them. But that's also because like, unlike US, like Korea's like more like, hey, you got to be like ambiguous. You got to be like middle ground for like their stuff. Because oh no, there's a golden goose could be in trouble. Yeah, SM apologized, so they did. She immediately jumped in. Like, fans didn't attack her for dating an actor, and then she broke up and apologized for it. Yeah. Wait, didn't they no, say fans did attack her for dating someone. That was the Korean fans though, and Chinese fans. Those ones were all pissed. International fans really, you know, besides you know, like China, because the Chinese fans are like as hardcore fans as like the Korean fans. The rest of the other international fans just really didn't give a damn. They're like, cool, as long as she's happy. Oh yeah, no, the Mai's, like, okay, I know we've talked about like most toxic fandoms, and you were thinking like Blinks, armies, a good portion. Some of the onces can be up there in my opinion in terms of toxicity, but like Mai's have been like shooting up there. Same with the Buddies. Buddies have also shot up. I know anyone watching this later who's not into K-pop, you're probably hearing these names going like, this guy is just making up names at this point. No, but to kind of give this thing. So Blinks are the fandom of Blackpink. Armies are the fandom of BTS. Onces are the fandom of Twice. Bunnies are the fandom of New Jeans. And Mai's are the fandom of aespa. So, yeah, no. It's mostly the newer onces, Jeremy. Those are the ones that have been like toxic / delusional. The old school ones are kind of more like cool. We're kind of like the stoner brother, just like vibing to the music. Oh shit, that's not the one I meant to click. I'm like free counting the shiny here. Armies are considered the most hated. I would say that's gotta be like Blinks though, because like armies have chilled out to a point, but Blinks, man, Blinks are like, dude, as soon as like Twice announced their like comeback schedule, or like when they announced like the comeback teaser photo, man, they were already like going like, they're copying our favorites. I've never a problem with it. Okay, so I'm gonna also, for again, anyone watching this later, A-Tinies is the fandom group of ATs, and Stays are the fandom group of Stray Kids. Stray Kid ones can be a little psychotic. Won't argue with that. The A-Tinies I've never had a problem with. I've never really seen them be crazy. And Hyphens fans can be kind of crazy though. Engines, I think they're called engines. Oh yeah, no, 100%. No, to be honest, I'm kind of ready for like that to happen, Jeremy, because like the Blinks have been unchallenged in their toxicity and just wanting to be like crazy and kind of like all that. Though Mize have kind of giving them a run for their money. When all BTS is back, armies are gonna like be like, all right, Blinks, step aside. It's time for us to take back the title, and they're gonna fight with each other all the time, which is gonna be great. Yeah, no, Stays. I mean, to be honest, like that's I was talking about this with Crystal. Crystal's a fan of both BTS and Stray Kids, but we both agreed that like as soon as BTS is all back, Stray Kids' popularity is gonna immediately fall off, because like basically the majority of their fans that were like are bandwagon fans, and because they these fans saw how well they were doing, they just immediately bandwagoned onto them. As soon as all the BTS is back and they start performing and everything again, all those armies that were like what I call the bandwagon armies are gonna go right back to BTS, and you're gonna see Stray Kids numbers drop again. You're gonna see their streaming numbers drop. You're gonna see their like their comeback numbers drop. I mean, there's still gonna be like probably a few of those who converted to be more permanent Stray Kid fans, the permanent stays, but and anyone like American ones, like a lot of the stays, a lot of the multi fans are gonna stay with them as well. But like the hardcore solo fans that like focus on one group, that it's gonna change. You're gonna see a big difference. Once I love, they are crazy on Twitter, but they are great. Yeah, once they're crazy, but they're fun. Fun kind of crazy. Dude, A-Tiny camped out Texas for their tour in 97-degree weather, got heat stroke, and then tried to take it out on AT's company. What? Wait, when did this happen? I mean, that doesn't surprise me that they would, but this is also reason why, like, anyone's getting into K-pop, I'll warn you right now. When you buy tickets, you'll see on your like emails confirmations for tickets. Usually they'll send out like they usually send emails about like the concerts and stuff, like etiquette rules, stuff like that, like a week or two before the concert itself. And usually in there they'll say you cannot line up before a certain time before the concert, and it's because of people like what Jeremy kind of put in there, where these people were camping out like what you said, camped out in 97-degree weather, and they camped out for like a day or two, and they smelled nasty. Like, this is actually like people who camped out there like overnight and stuff, so no showers, nothing, in hot ass weather, and they smelled nasty. Like, take a shower. Last year, yeah, I remember it had to be last year. Literally blamed on the company, and then the company saying they deserve 10s and the best concert ever. Wait, what? And they complained. Oh yeah, and I was like, nah, that doesn't surprise me about it. That's like a lot of fandoms, so that's like the crazy ass fans, to be honest. It's all over TikTok. She went viral, and everyone attacked her. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I can see her being attacked, by the way. Like that's stupid. Like these people, like these hardcore fans that seem to think like everyone thinks like them, when most fans are like casual fans, or like we're like dedicated fans, but like dedicated with like, lack of a better term, common sense. Lollapalooza twice barricade lineup starts at 4 a.m. Oh yeah. Wait, are you going to Lollapalooza, Jeremy? Oh shit. So you're not gonna go for barricade, man? You don't want to sit out here that close? Oh no, okay. I thought you were saying you were going at 4 a.m. My bad. Yes, service of something else. Still kind of bummed I can't see them, but the tour's coming. Oh, see, if I'd read that part, that would immediately caught my attention. Nah, it's sold out, but GA is 300. Bruh, that's like floor prices for the normal concert. So, damn, 300. Fuck, and sold out. Double fuck. Dude, I think we're gonna finish this stream a lot earlier than we did last week. Because last week, I didn't think about it. What's his name? Spiritomb has, like, a lot of steps. I think Gligar's, like, step count is, like, 2,000, 3,000 steps. But with the sandwich, it's, like, halved. So it's, like, literally, I am, like, getting through these so quickly. The VIP is $7 at Zola. The guy went live with, the guy went to IVE with, wait, what? Oh, wait, the person you went to IVE with is going. And $900, Blackpink, he's nuts. Damn. I was like, I kind of figured you put Blackpink, but, like, I think you accidentally, like, clicked on the, the little symbol below, the P. But yeah, no, dude, that's good for him, but, like, damn, that's somebody with money. That, actually, to be honest, that's, like, a friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine from, like, college, or I met him after college, but he's from the same college we went to, and I met him throughout my friends I go to a lot of K-pop concerts with. He recently got into K-pop. I think Blackpink is his ultimate group, but he really likes Twice and likes a lot of the other groups. And we were talking with him. I was talking with him when we were at One OK Rock's concert, and I was talking with him about the Blackpink concert, and I think he got like VIP. To be honest, I think he was telling me about it. And this is also the same guy though who's like goes to a lot of concerts and has like really good seats each and every time. But this is also the same dude who had gotten 5 tickets for Taylor Swift's concert at face value, by the way. Kept one and sold the other 4 day of the concert. For Taylor Swift when she was in the Bay for like $1,300 to $1,600 each. Mind you, this is before like Ticketmaster started putting on like the fees for resales now. And it was like, yeah, I think he's using that money for like other concerts and stuff. Yeah, he is like good for like that. Like he like has the money for it because of that. I was like, dude, because he told me that, I was like, yeah, I think you're good for like a lot of concerts in the future here. Me being happy only going to once concerts this year. Yeah, and I can't argue with that. Trust me, Twice will go on sale October, November. That's what I kind of figured was October, November. Actually, to be honest, they might go on sale in December, dude. If you think about it, they usually go on sale like. Okay, actually depends when in 2026 the concert's gonna be, because that's gonna really give us an idea of when the ticket sales are gonna go on sale. Because like they always go on sale like 2 to 3 months before the concert. So if the concert is like, if they decide to do the concert say in February, then yeah, November will 100% be February, December, or November, December, 100%. If it's in like March, it might not be until like 2026, which I'm okay with. To be honest, I'm actually okay with that. Gives me more time to save. I think we're at 219 eggs. Might be at 220. Let's see. No, 219. Here's the thing. VIP nowadays doesn't even offer anything except sound check, and it's very rare for groups to do send off. It depends on who you're doing it though. Stray Kids was November before Thanksgiving. Stray Kids Wrigley Field was literally 7 months before. Was it really? Okay. Yeah, I one of these days I do want to go do a Stray Kids concert, but like, it's just not been in the cards for me lately. I was gonna say with whatchamacallit? I was gonna say with VIP, I think it depends on the group. So and who they're using to tour. Live Nation always just that. As you said, it's just that. Purple Kiss has had some amazing VIP stuff. Sound check, meet and greet, selfies with the members, group picture with the members, all that. First in basically. Stacy is now doing like the meet and greet and and like sound check. I've apparently is thinking about doing it. Wasa did that with meet and greet and stuff. It depends on who they use for the touring company. If the touring company is like a smaller touring company, like the one like Purple Kiss and all them use, you get like a lot. Yeah, resale is a joke. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, resale you have to buy like at the time of the concert, Jeremy, for like any group, because that's when like scalpers like drop their prices because they realize they gotta make some money back. Yeah. I mean, like, Purple Kiss has kind of popped off in popularity, but like I think the RBW realized that the benefits for VIP has really incentivized people to buy the VIP, so they like want to stick with it. Basically, the problem is like if you're from the big four, like JYP, SM, YG, Hybe, they're gonna have the basic. They're gonna have basic ones. Yeah, those ones, like, if you're from a big company, they're gonna 100%, even if you're, like, popular. Like, if you're popular from a small company, you might get lucky with that. If you're, like, cause, like, I was thinking, like, when Idol was out here, when they were still G-Idol, they had, high touch and everything after the concert. And, you know, I gotta do that. That was kind of cool. And it was like, yeah. Espo came here in February, and they had the same venue as Twice and same prices. Well, that's what I'm saying. Espo's SM, though, dude. That's what I'm saying. If they're part of the big four, it's gonna be like that. Like the big four companies. Espo's a 5-year-old group? I didn't realize they've been around for 5 years. Why did I think Espo's like 3? Like group's been around for like 3 years. Damn, they've been around for 5? Shit. Oh shit, that's right, it was 2020. Dude, so many groups came out in 2020, I kind of lost track of who the fuck was here. I'm not gonna lie, 2020 was a time period where I was like, I kind of remember these groups, kind of forgot about these groups. Like they were there, or like that they debuted. Actually, it's funny that you said Light Six, because there's like actually one artist I want to go see, like their concert, because it looks like it's a really fun concert. Yeah, Winter asked them to do Light 6, so people brought celery and carrots for their Light 6. Oh my gosh. That's actually hilarious. I can see Winter doing that, to be honest. Yeah, people debut virtually no people in 2020. Yeah, because, well, it was the pandemic. No one could go. Let's say, I was just thinking, shit, you actually made me, like, forget my train of thought. I remember what I was gonna say. Basically, there's an artist I want to go see, Japanese artist, Otto. Like, she looks like, I've seen, like, clips of her concert, which, by the way, you're not supposed to be filming in her concert whatsoever, but, like, I've seen a few. It's like, damn, like, the concert looks like it's fire. But I was gonna say, they have, her light stick. Put some of the K-pop light sticks to shame. I was like, what the hell? Neighbor hinted at, Neighbor? Oh, you mean Neon. Yeah, no, I think it's been confirmed. It was confirmed by JYP, Jeremy, that she's gonna be, later half of, 2025, she's gonna be, debuting solo. It's gonna probably be, like, sometime after, the solo, Japanese album. On the tour, there's a month break before November and December. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, it's gonna be there. The Mia outfit for K-pop, where companies tell medias that they're doing stuff. Neighbor. Oh! I thought you meant Nyan for a second. I was like, I mean, like, Nyan's the queen of spoilers for Twice, but, like, you know, she and Jungyoung are definitely the queen of spoilers. Like, Jungyoung literally, like, took a picture of the word "for," and everyone thought, like, it was because she was on a trip, and didn't realize that was because the album was gonna be "for." Oh, yeah. I mean, Chaeyoung also hinted at her doing the solo thing, as well, Jeremy, like, 2 months ago, when she put her Instagram story, and she's in the recording booth, and you can see lyrics. You couldn't read them because they were a little too far away, but you can see where she made notes, and she made some drawings on there. And people were like, oh, she's preparing for her solo. I kind of agree with some people were saying online. If they give her a slow melody for her title track, I'm going to be a little sad. I'd rather she has, like, some fast-paced kind of rap song. Because, like, that's been the Chaeyoung thing. Like, give Chaeyoung, like, you know, kind of faster pace or, like, a rap. Especially if it has a really good rap portion to it. I want to see Chaeyoung get that. And then Jihyo, I'm excited for it. I hope Jihyo gets a really good song. And she really pops off with it. Because I really do feel like, Killing Me Good got robbed, to be honest. Are we for sure knowing they're all renewing, man? Because it's better not to speculate. Okay, but here's the thing. Like, hasn't they ever been wrong before, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't count my chickens before they hatch. Until we get an official release announcement from the company and or from the members, then I will count my chickens. No, I remember you messaging me, but that's what I was saying. Like, I don't count my chickens until I see an official announcement. I don't trust all K-pop, dude. All K-pop is so biased and all that. And, like, sometimes, like, just wrong as fuck. There are Egonations? I actually do not know what that word means. I'm gonna look up that word, though. What the heck was that word? Did I not copy that? Shit. Wait, were you spelling negotiations, man? Oh, okay. I was like, I freaking put it into Google thinking it was an actual word. Even Google was like, did you mean negotiations? I was like, because like whenever I see a word I don't know or don't know the meaning of, I always look it up. It's something my dad taught me like years ago when I was reading like reading books and stuff. So like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, maybe that's a word I actually don't know. I used to play a lot of Word Womp and like games like word games to where like it made me learn new words. Especially growing up with my dad. I used to do those games a lot. Did you get the Che quote? She's talking about the girls doing. Girls will be girls media event. No, what was that? Oh, you mean the Chaeyoung one, right? For some reason I thought you meant Chaeyoung. You meant Chaeyoung, right? No, okay, no, I did see the Chaeyoung one. I saw the Chaeyoung one. I thought you meant Chaeyoung, because my mind was stolen twice. I was like, Chaeyoung? She said, we'll do our best to bring good news, so it's happening. Yeah, but that's the thing. It depends on the others. Like, to be honest, in terms of, like, ITZY, the member I'm worried about the most possibly not renewing is Ryujin. Or Yunjin. Ryujin? Wait, did Stray Kids all renew? I thought Stray Kids had, like, another year before the 7th year. To be honest, Stray Kids is another one where I'm like, I can see a few members. Right now, my biggest worry is, like, with Twice right now. It's, with, Chewy. I know there's, like, apparently reports that, like, she's gonna renew her group contract, but her solo contract's gonna go with someone else. And I'm like, oh boy, that's not a great sign. Because, like, my question is, like, do you get too busy where you don't, like, do stuff? Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that, like, Chewy renews both contracts with JYP, but as long as she renews the Twice contract for the group, I'd still be happy with that. I'm just really hoping that that doesn't mean, like, we'd see, like, Twice only, like, once a year, once every 2 years kind of situation. I really hope that means, like, we'd still see Twice pretty active. So, yeah, hopefully, here's hoping, like, Chewy, like, renews everything. They're millionaires, so they're gonna renew again? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. No, but I mean, like, it's the rumors that Chewy's not gonna renew her solo contract with JYP. She's gonna do, like, solo contract. That's why she was traveling to LA so much in the last few months. She might have been going for, like, seeing, like, some people. Which that'd be kind of interesting. She does, like, an American company for her, apparently there's rumors that's why she also went to Taiwan a lot. It was, like, 2 different companies for her solo contract. So, like, I definitely feel like she'll renew her group contract for sure, especially because of how much she's, like, really popped off in terms of, like, her confidence level. It's the solo contract's my question. So, yeah, no, Twice are millionaires, dude. Twice are fucking rolling in the money. She's also was interviewing with people for the tour early, like JoJo. Oh, okay. Maybe. I mean, again, I would be very happy if we saw her renew both contracts with with JYP, both the Twice and Solo. But as long as we just get the Twice, as long as we get the Twice one, I'm happy with it. Because I want, as much people are like, oh, it's a shame that she's not doing the Solo contract with, like, JYP. Hey, she gotta do what makes her happy. So, I just hope again, Twice. That's the contract I want her to renew the most. It's just keep the group contract strong, all of them together still. I mean, I know, like, when Jihyo said, like, oh, we're all gonna be, doing this to our 20th anniversary, and then, like, they all agreed, I was like, that's a good sign, but the fact they all agreed, like, immediately, like, no hesitation, like, yeah, we're definitely going to. And it's like, yeah. Now, will they go to the 20th anniversary? Maybe. But it'd be, one could dream. I mean, hell, we're gonna have the 10th anniversary this year. No, yeah, 10th anniversary this year. Yeah, Sana definitely wants to be doing that, dude. I don't doubt that, to be honest. Like, with how close the girls are with each other, I can see it. I can 100% see it. By the way, Jeremy, how's the mic sound real quick? It's not too far, right? Do I need to move closer? Because, I'm looking at the mic's volume, and it seems like it's picking my voice pretty clear, but I'm, like, also wondering. So... Alright, I got 60 eggs left. Oh, the sandwich ended. I didn't even notice. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, and I could definitely see it being a done deal, man. Oh, Jeremy, what's your favorite weapon this season for Fortnite, man? Like, for me, I'm loving those kill shot pistols, dude. It makes you feel like you're in a movie, like Matrix, and it's a lot of fucking fun. They do a good amount of damage, too, which is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna definitely... This stream's gonna be a lot quicker than last week's stream. Last week we went to like 11:30. This week we're literally gonna finish probably like around 10:30, 10:40. Oh shit! I am out of peanut butter. I gotta go buy the peanut butter here. I think peanut butter is sold at one of these stores right here. Where's the restaurant ones? Be like the ones that actually sell ingredients. That's a restaurant, that's a restaurant. Oh wait, duh, I can look at the map. I'm an idiot. Okay, zoom in. Ours is bakery and... It's the row... Wait, where was it? Pokémon Center... Some on the other side too, right? Yeah. Ah, here it is. Alright, we need to buy a shit ton of peanut butter. How are we doing in bananas? And butter, actually. Butter's the other one I need. Butter... We got 90 left. Yeah, we're good on that. Yeah, I don't need that much right now. I can go pick some more later. Yeah. Like, I was gonna say, it'd be good if, like, it's the all renews, though. I definitely would be happy with that. Not gonna lie. Like, I'd be really happy with that. Mix is one I'm kind of worried about in terms of renewals. Because, like, the member I'm kind of worried about most with NMix is Lily. Because, in terms of, like, when they do, like, their, like, Korea fan meets and all that, she is, like, the most, like, neglected neglected member. So she's so talented too. I would really hope she stays because like they need to give her a solo album. I really want like when they start doing some of the like solo stuff for NMIX members. I really hope Lily gets one because Lily has such a good voice, such a good voice, like so good. Yeah, if anyone like checks out like NMIX, check out like Lily from NMIX. She is really talented. Australian, if I remember correctly. She's not Aussie. Aussie, oxen free. I think that's Australian. That's Australian. Oi. I just realized I have like a lot of like streamers and YouTubers I follow that are like Australian. Muselk and all them. It's like, dude, that's what happened to Muselk, dude? Like Muselk like was so like popping for a minute, and then like he just fell off the map recently, or in the last like year or so. I haven't seen anything from him in so long. It kind of makes me sad because I really like his content. I mean, he's the one who inspired me to make the Chaos Squad, in terms of let the memes commence. It's kind of funny when I think about it. I have so many different inspirations for like different things for the streaming stuff, like shiny hunting. PM7 inspired me to start shiny hunting again. Chaos Squad, Fortnite. Whatchamacallit? Muselk inspired me to do that one. They create the Chaos Squad and stream Fortnite. Dead by Daylight. I don't think I actually had anyone for that. I know, like, when I started playing horror games, like Markiplier, I watched Markiplier play so many horror games. It had to happen, you know. It was gonna happen eventually. It's funny, like, when you think about, like, how a lot of people start streaming and stuff because they get inspired by, like, someone they watch or something like that. $2.43. We're almost down to our last 50 eggs, guys. And then we will end on a positive note. Yeah, next stream tomorrow. Next stream is going to be tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is going to be our Fortnite stream with the Chaos Squad. It's going to be with Crystal, Amber, and myself. Stump's on vacation this week, so he's going to be gone. But we're going to be doing the new season of Fortnite. Woo! I might text Stella and see if she wants to join us for that. I should probably text her tonight and ask her. Like, hey, you know, we're going to be streaming a new season tomorrow. You want to join? We played, what was it, like, with her the other time. DKD. Who the... I don't remember half these people. When did I have these people? Oh shit, not fitting. Alright. Can we get one more shiny before we finish the 300 eggs? Okay, also, when we had the 600 eggs, and I remember, like, the song started playing, 600 strikes, I was like, come on, let this be a sign. 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, man. To get it. For to die, cause you got to my son. And I will get back to my wife. Also, not gonna lie, if the voice, or the singers and everything for Epic the Musical came together to like sing live, I would go to the heartbeat. One of my friends, most of all of them who fathered by your hand, 600 strikes. 600, 600, 600, 600 men. Your fate, just to beat me. you release my storm and open that bag, cut your one way home. Now you'll never get back. You're going to call off that storm. Or what? You can't kill me. Exactly. Such a hard line right there. Wait. Ah! How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel to know pain? I watch my comrades in horror, only from the slain. You know moments, wanting and trapped in vain. Look what you made me into. Look what we've become. Oh, the hindrance. Haven't I suffered enough? When I asked you, told me to close my heart. You gonna close this monster. Ruthlessness is mercy upon. All right, please. I still love. I think this is one of my favorite songs from the Epic the Musical. I gotta say, this line coming up is still one of my favorites. All the thing you've done. How will you sleep at night? Next to my wife. Hardest fucking line I've ever heard from a character. Doesn't care from all anything, musicals, movies. It's like, dude, straight up just the biggest middle finger to Poseidon. Makes me so happy. I haven't seen Jeremy respond, so I'm guessing Jeremy must have fallen asleep and gone to bed, because it is like 1 a.m. his time. So. And not for long, the Moose June is coming on. I can still remember. I don't know if it was this song or Feel Good Inc. was the song that got me into Gorillaz. I can still remember when I got into Gorillaz, and I was in middle school, by the way. And I can remember it because of MTV, when MTV actually used to play just music videos. Yeah, I know. Maybe, you know, really told you how old I am because, like, you know, it's been years. I think they stopped doing music videos when I was in high school. Really. I think that was, like, when we got, like, real life. Like, in reality shows they had. They definitely started doing, actually, hold on. When? I'm trying to remember how old was I when they really started doing, like, they started kind of doing the reality shows, which really started, like, really started doing the, like, getting rid of the MTV part of them. I remember Hit My Ride, and Next, and, like, the Room Raiders. Those were all reality shows, and those started all coming out, I think, when I was in, like, freshman year, I want to say. Might have been my last year of middle school. And if people are wondering what I'm talking about, these were, like, reality shows that MTV did. Like, Pimp My Ride, it was guys who, like, would pimp up, people's cars. Like, those cars were always so cool. But I heard there was, like, a lot of scandal with that because, like, you had to pay all the taxes on it. And then, like, at that point, it was, like, they had to sell the car because they couldn't afford it, in a sense. The taxes. Let's see, there was the real life of whatever city they were in at the time. There was, let's see. There was so many different ones at the time. You had... Next was like a dating show where like there was like a guy or girl, and then like they would have a bunch of potential like dates for them on a bus, and then they had the person come out and they would like be kind of on the date, and the person who was like the main person that was like the, you know, the suitor in this case could say next to get the next person, you know, they would send that person back to the bus and get the next person off the bus, but they had to get like choose somebody before they got to the end of the bus, basically. So basically, if you like, you know, say person A comes off the bus, you talk a little bit, having a little bit of a good date. They say something you weren't really like, it wasn't really up your like, you know, like what you liked. You said next. Well, that person's now eliminated completely. You could not get them back. Like so like that was kind of a gamble because like there were some times where people were like, oh, I should have stayed with the first person. They were like my best match, and it was like because I think you also got like a prize, like you and the person who got chosen got a prize for like a date or something like that. It was like a special date, like $10,000 and stuff like that. And then there was like Room Raiders, which was another show I remember off MTV, and that was an interesting show in general. So basically, same kind of thing as Next, dating show in a sense, except the like suitor, what like they would choose like, if it was like a guy looking for a date, like they would choose 3 girls, or if it was a girl looking for a date, choose 3 guys. And then what they would do is they would, lack of a better term, kidnap the 3 contestants. So they couldn't have time to clean up the room or hide things or anything like that. The whole aspect was this person would judge you off your room. And, like, they would go through, like, not only would they kidnap you, but they would take down pictures of you or, cover your face up and stuff like that. So that way they couldn't tell it was you. And then the person that would be, like, trying to decide they want to date one of these 3 people would go through the rooms and, like, be like, oh, this is something that's really cool. Oh, this is kind of a turnoff. And then at the end of the episode, they would see like the 3 people, and they would eliminate the room. So they'd be like, okay, so room 2, I'm eliminating you. There was too much weird stuff. And again, they wouldn't know what the person looked like. So as soon as like they did that, it's like, oh, that's me. Thanks anyways, and they would leave. Or they would be all like, offended and like mad at the person for not choosing them. And it was, like, kind of funny, because, like, when that happened, it's like, sometimes, like, one of the people who got, like, I remember, it was, like, summertime, I think I was watching one of these episodes. The guy got all mad that she didn't choose him, but it was also because his room was, like, an absolute, like, just pigsty, like, just, and, like, the dude was a good-looking dude, it's just, his room was an absolute disaster. And she walked in, I think she barely walked in, she's like, yo, no. I can't even walk in here. There's like so much crap on the ground, like empty food containers everywhere. Like it smelled to high heaven apparently, because like like a bunch of like dirty laundry and stuff. And it was like, yeah, I kind of understood why she didn't choose him. I think she was like a little shocked it was him when she said like room 2, and she was like, ah, crap, it was like the really buff dude. I think she was the one she was kind of really hoping for. And then I think I remember whoever they chose had the opportunity to say yes or no to the date. Because they would all 3 contestants at the end of the episode, after she went through after the person would go through their room, would go through that person's room. And, like, go through stuff and, like, sometimes they can be picky. Sometimes, if that person was being super critical about all 3 of them, like, they were, like, critical on that person. But 90% of the time, it's like, I think this, like, person said yes, or sometimes, like, they're like, will you go on a date with me? And, like, there was every once in a while where the person would be like, nah. You, like, the way you were, like, treating us, or, like, the way, like, I saw stuff in your room was like, nah. It's like, oh, damn. Kind of wild, dude. Babe. Hey. Oh, man. Weird time period for... But, that's actually sidetracked me from what I was originally talking about with MTV. So, but yeah, so with Gorillas, I think it was Feel Good Inc. Because it was the music video for Feel Good Inc. When Mel, do. And I remember it because it caught my attention so much. And then I was like, who is this group? And I saw, like, the name on the bottom. Pre-internet days, pretty much. And I think it might have been dial-up days, to be honest, which meant you really didn't have internet. And we definitely didn't have internet on the phones. Hell, I don't even think I had a cell phone at the time. I didn't get a cell phone until I was in, like, my second or third year of high school. But I remember I went to the library. And we used to go to the library, like, during the summer a lot. And what we would do is we would go to the library, get books, and my parents would have us read. We had to read, like, a book a month kind of situation. But I remember, as I was at the library, I saw the Gorilla CD, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's the group I saw on MTV. I want to check them out. And I remember listening to the group, and I was like, that really got me into them. And I think the first song I ever listened to them was Feel Good Inc. And then, of course, Clint Eastwood, and then from there is history. It's like, I just love that group ever since. Gorillaz is a group I definitely need to see live. If I don't see them live, I will be heartbroken. Jeremy, what's up, man? Welcome back. Jeremy, I thought you fell asleep, dude. You're quoting the song. But yeah, no, it's like MTV, man. I can remember when MTV. Don't you put that juju on that. If Gorillas, well, Gorillas are just two guys doing the voices and playing the instruments, and then they have guest people. I would be so sad. They need to have a farewell tour then, because I need to go to that. I should have gone back in like 2023 when I saw like there was a thing, but then like I was like, I'm not gonna come back around. It's like, damn it. That makes sense. I really hope that like if they do it though, they'll do like a farewell tour, because shit, I'm definitely going to that. I don't care what's going on. The only thing that would stop me from going to that tour is if like the California show is at the same day as the Twice show, and I was like, Twice goes first. Oh, Jeremy, but you didn't answer my question, man. Like, I had two questions for you. I was gonna say, what's your favorite weapon right now in Fortnite, dude? Because I was saying I really love the killshot pistols right now. With how accurate and how devastating they are, especially like a legendary one. And then I was gonna say, what do you think about like the chances of all of NMIX renewing? Because I was gonna say the biggest worry for me in NMIX about a person not renewing would be like Lily. And that's just because like looking at the fan meets and stuff in Korea, she gets Ooh, the Pro Gloves are good. I like the Pro Gloves. Yeah, see, the reason I worry about, like, Lily renewing for NMIX is because, look at, like, Korea, she's, like, always kind of getting the short end of the stick when they go to the fan meets and stuff. I mean, hell, there was that one picture, I remember, so I think their first fan meet, and every member gets a bunch of gifts, and she gets nothing. And, like, you can see she's kind of devastated. Like, no one really, like, came up to her or anything like that. And she's even kind of standing off from the members, and it's like, you feel really bad for her. You're like, shit, dude. Like, especially with how talented Lily is, it would be such a detriment to, like, lose her in the group. Like, she's definitely popular internationally, though. Like, she is fairly popular international. Yeah, no, I heard the U.S. Like the U.S. JYP branch is like kind of like Niji-Sanji's U.S. branch. For VTubers, it's horrible. Yeah, SM, like, there's a reason, like, just hearing from, like some of the members of, Red Velvet, they, like, always talked about, like, just kind of, like, the mistreatment they got. Yeah, there's a reason why, like, you see, like, a lot of, like, not renewal stuff going on with, SM. SM, like, I think SM's kind of past their prime, to be honest. Like, they're hanging on by threads at this point. I mean, hell, SM almost got bought by Hive, right? Like, a couple years ago? A year or two ago? Like, I know Hive just sold all their shares. Oh, yeah. Wendy and Yeti were, like, broad daylight. 100% broad daylight. They were the most vocal about it, to be honest. Which, I'm glad, because, like, you know, it just kind of called out SM for the bullshit. Like, to be honest, I think, like, two worst companies when it comes to, you know, like, out of the big four, like, in terms of, like, treatment and stuff, would be, like, YG and SM. Because YG just puts you in the basement. Like, they you get, like, if you're at least one of the girl groups, you get, like, a comeback every, like, 1-2 years. And then, like, even when you're brand new, when you should be popping comebacks back left and right to try to, like, you know, build your following. I mean, look at, like, Baby Monster. Like, they just did Baby Monster, and they already have another group coming out. And, which tells me, apparently, Baby Monster wasn't doing well enough for them, and they're trying to, like, basically, like, capitalize on another group. Though, there's rumors that, like, Blackpink might disband. That's partly why it, you know, the name of their, like, the name of their, like, deadline for the name of their, like, tour might be a hint of them, like, disbanding. And it might be, you know, and that might be why they're trying to form another group to kind of, like, capitalize on. Like, look at that. They released Baby Monster on Blackpink's, like, when the contract renewal stuff was happening to kind of distract the fans, so. Yeti is shooting Bad Bitch Season 2, and we're not getting a Red Velvet comeback this year. We're already in a quarter of 2025, and I'll be shocked unless it's in November. Yeah, no, I can agree. Someone on Facebook said they were, the the way the tour is going, they should have just stayed solo. To be honest, it really does. I mean, did you just hear they just finished filming? So, like, this is an actual, like, press release thing. They just finished, like, Blackpink just finished filming their music video for their comeback. It's mid-March. Mid-March. It's mid-June. They're supposed to go on tour next month. Like, second week of July. And that means if they do a comeback, there's, like, no promotions for it. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous, to be honest. Like, I don't know what the hell YG is thinking. It's like, YG fucked them so bad, in my opinion. And it's because, like, I don't think YG really worked with them, you know, to, like, set up the tour and comebacks with their solo schedules. Because, like, look at, like, Jennie. Jennie was saying how, like, she was planning to do a solo, like, mini tour through Asia. But, you know, she had to put it on hold because YG announced a tour for Blackpink. Because she was planning to do it this summer. And it's like, ah, shit, blanks are already fed up, and, the ones that are excited are, I think you meant to say, the ones that are excited are brainwashed, right? Is that what you meant to say? Yeah, to be honest, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, like, they don't have that many songs to use. Like, it's gonna be, like, depending on what the comeback, and it's not even a full album comeback from what I understand for, Blackpink. It's a mini album. Which means it's only gonna be, like, 6-7 songs max. That's 6-7 songs that you can use in the show, don't get me wrong. You can use them on the tour. But most concerts are, like, they go through, like, 20 songs. That's, like, half your songs right there. Like, and the other half is gonna be all old ones. Yeah, twice for 25 tracks. Yeah, that was exactly. So it's like, yeah, it's like twice went through 25 songs, and, like, it was a good mix of, like, old and new, but they, like, did a lot of the old songs they didn't do at other concerts. Blackpink doesn't have that capability because there's not many, like, they don't have that big of a discography, and that's not even on the, you know, for anyone that's gonna say, oh, you just hate Blackpink. No, that's not on Blackpink. That is on YG, their studio. Blackpink is a talented group. They have some awesome songs. Have I been a fan of their songs in the most recent, like, few albums, like, 2 comebacks? Not really. Was not a fan of Pink Venom. Was Shutdown I liked, but it's only because it kind of made me, like, think of old school Blackpink vibes. But at the same time, they've been busy with their solo stuff, and to be honest, I'm glad because they seem happy. They seem genuinely happy to be, like, doing solo, you know, solo stages and solo work. Me, the only fan of Kill This Love, everything else is garbage. I like Kill This Love. Kill This Love. Kill This Love. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Those were all great songs. Like, I really liked their kind of, like, middle areas, like, comebacks the most, I would say. And some of their early stuff. The later stuff, it just hasn't, like, popped for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I will definitely say, give Blackpink the credit for that. Loud trumpets and stuff like that, that was 100% Blackpink. That was 100% Blackpink for the K-pop stuff. And a lot of them have now, a lot of other K-pop groups use that now because, you know, it works. But I will say, in my opinion, I really do think YG fucked themselves in this sense. I get they wanted to starve the fans, so, like, anytime they release content out, you know, fans are buying all the content because, you know, that's the only thing they got. You know, because, like, it'd be every 2 years we would get a comeback from them. And 90% of the time, it was a mini album. I think they have 1 full album, right, Jeremy? Or did they have 2 full albums for Blackpink? I actually don't remember. It's 1 or 2. The minute that dropped 3 months later, Feel Special came out with Same Trumpets. Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, yeah, no, it's like they have 2 full albums in 8 years. And the new album coming out isn't even a full album again, it's a mini album. And to be honest, actually, now I'm thinking about it, most of Blackpink's mini albums are like 3 new songs and then like a couple old songs usually. they really don't do a lot of new songs on there. But again, it's not on the girls. This is on YG, because YG doesn't want to pay the money for it. They're trying to bank on like putting the least amount of money in. And that's why I personally think, like, that's why if I had to rank the big four companies for K-pop, SM's at the bottom, but YG's right close second to bottom. Actually, to be honest, I might put YG at the bottom. But in treatment-wise, they at least treat their, like, people, at least they treat their artists a little bit better. From what we've seen. It's bad, dude. It's 100% bad. Like, rough bad. Sorry, this is like one of my favorite anime openings from freaking Mashal. But yeah, and to be honest, like, I really do think the Blackpink members are having more fun doing their solo stuff, because like, look at how much they've done, each of them, with their solo stuff. Like, they are all popping off on their solo stuff, like multiple albums, multiple songs, like doing a bunch of different things. Don't get me wrong, Jisoo is doing more acting than like songs, but that's because like I think she prefers acting more. Like she just did her new one with Earthquake the other like a month or two ago, and I liked the song. I actually thought it was good. I liked it a lot more than her other last one that she did, which was Flower, from her last one that she did with YG. Earthquake was actually fun. I actually liked it. I was like, ooh, it's got a nice beat. It's fun. Blackpink only has 32 songs, 2 full albums, and the album and Born Pink. Okay, that's the albums. Okay. Yeah, they don't have that many, to be honest. But I will say, like, they're a very talented group. They are a talented group. Do I think it got wasted with YG a little bit? Yeah. And that's because YG didn't capitalize on, like, trying to put as much, like, music out and everything. Again, YG's strategy is to starve the fans to the point where any new content come out, they go rabid and they buy everything. Because they know they don't get that much. And now that, like, all the members are doing... Like solo contracts are not with the same company anymore, and they're all doing their own stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I was talking to my friend who's a big Blackpink fan, and we were talking about the concert, coming up, and he was like, "Oh, I really hope Rose does ABT, Jennie does her song, Lisa does Rockstar," and I was like, you might not see it there." And he was like, "Why is that?" And I go, "Well, think of it like this." When they were doing the solo stages before with their songs, that was because all those were recorded under YG. YG owned the rights, and they all did it. In this case, these are songs that are now going to be through other companies. Now, Jennie and Lisa's songs, they own, Lisa and Jennie own the company. They might give a discount to, whatchamacallit, YG for them using the songs during concerts. But Rose is through WB or Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is very particular about it, and they do not give discounts. They are very like, you pay full price and you don't use it. And I don't know if they have to pay one price for like using the song for the entire concert, or like they have to pay for each and every show the song is used. So it depends on like how like that. And with Jisoo, I don't. Jeremy, do you know what company Jisoo's with for her solo contract? I actually don't remember. She's not through YG, right? Is she through YG? No, I don't think she's through YG. Because I think all 4 of them didn't renew solo contracts. Oh, she signed with the Brothers Company. Okay, so they might be able to get a discount with us with her songs. But yeah, it's like, to be honest, YG's trying to save as much money as they can and capitalize on profits. So like, they're probably not gonna pay to use their songs. Like APT, especially because people are like, "Oh, I hope Bruno Mars pops up for it." It's like, bro, you know how much Bruno Mars costs? Especially because he's bankrupt. That man is trying to make money where he can. Doggone, it's just about midnight. I'm gonna go. Hey, Jeremy, we've only got like a few eggs left. If you want to like stay for the end of the eggs, dude. We're down to our last 10 eggs, and then we're gonna end stream. These are the last 10. The final 10, yeah. Do it for the memes, Jeremy. Stay for the last 10. Alright, I will definitely be done in 15 minutes. Trust me. Alright guys, final 10 eggs. And I will do the countdown with each egg. Because I forgot to do it last time with Spiritomb. Hey friends, shipping, can I get a jersey at some point? Oh, fuck, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I gotta... Sorry, it's gonna have to probably wait till, like, I get back next week, man, because I gotta go home for family situation this weekend. So, like, I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then basically I'm gonna be home. But yeah, I can definitely send it out the week after. I gotta find a box and everything. Yeah, we definitely gotta do it. And then we can figure out the whole money. Also 10. I meant to do 10, but I had my hand on the controller, not thinking about it. Your version sold out, but I think J-Way, if you replenish your set. Okay, that's good. Again, appreciate that, by the way, man. 9. Yeah, I kind of felt that version was going to sell out, to be honest. The blue and green. I didn't see yellow selling out. Oh, dude, 100%. Our taxes always suck, dude. Dude, anyone that's like, oh, I want to live in California. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's expensive as fuck. 8. Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. Like, probably one of these days I'll probably move out of California. The only, like, major benefit right now, though, of living in Cali is all the K-pop concerts. They all come to Cali, which is beautiful. 7. 7 eggs. Sure, good, do that. Gotta find a job there first, before I would do that. Okay, ironic song to be playing in our last 10 eggs. Oh, that was 6, I think. That's 6? Yeah. 6. 5 eggs left. This is, let's see. Can we get a shiny in these? Twice is praying for us right now. They're praying we get this 3rd shiny. Like, now, California's on fire again. Give me a break. Why does it stay so keen? Which fire are you talking about? You talking about the LA fire right now because of the protests? Or you talking about LA, or are you talking about fire just because of the season? God, I'm really glad I don't live in LA right now. I've been seeing videos from that. It's like, phew, fuck that. It's a hell of a show right now. Yeah, no, it's like, I pray for everyone down in LA right now, dude, to be honest. It's like, I wish them all luck, I really do. Like, it's a complete foobar situation right now. It's fucked up beyond relief, or recognition. Recognition, I should say. I really hope everyone down there is doing well, so. You freeze it. So, yeah, Illinois, yeah, you guys definitely freeze, to be honest. I was gonna say, yeah, the whole LA riots right now, like, well, I shouldn't say riots, so, riots / protests. They started off as protests, but it's kind of turning into riots now. That's gone out, it's gotten really bad from what I saw. Like, just the videos that I'm seeing of, like, people, you know, like, the destruction and everything, it's getting bad. And again, I will say, like, my housemate and I talked about this, it started off peaceful, it started off as a protest. But then, you know, you got the people who come in who, in a sense, love chaos just to cause chaos. And they're kind of doing this now. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it's just like, hopefully everything gets resolved, like, everything gets cool, dude. I told my brother, Deja Vu 2020, yeah, and again, they always start off, like, all these protests are a thing, but again, you get the instigators, you get the people who go there just to cause drama and cause things. And it's those people that start the thing. And of course, then you get the mob mentality. As soon as people start seeing more people doing it, then others want to join in. And there are those who, you know, who try to do it. By the way, I was gonna say, 4, 3, 2 eggs left. But yeah, nah, it's bad, dude. It's because they're emotional. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, my housemate never talked about this. We're saying with the newer generation, they don't really know how to peacefully protest. They're too influenced by, like, social media and that too. Where they like social media and, like, movies where they like oh, you know, we gotta be violent. And it's like, no, you gotta be sometimes you gotta be peaceful, but, like, there's not much you can do. Again, I'm praying for all of them. I'm praying for everyone down there. Hope everything's going well. Because they're emotional and they resort to how they feel on TikTok, but I'm not hurrying. The big difference, they're hurrying companies, businesses, properties. I thought that was shiny for a second. I actually about freaked out thinking that, and that was by the way one. And that was our last egg. Also, guys, I can definitely say this real quick. I usually don't talk about anything like that. You guys know I keep politics out of this channel. I keep social stuff out of the channel just because I want this place to be somewhere where you can just come, chill, have fun, relax, and get away from the craziness of this world. So, yeah, like, the world's already crazy enough. Bad enough. And I want to make a space where people can just come, relax, have fun, and forget about everything going on for, like, a couple hours to have fun. And don't worry, I'm gonna make sure we keep to that from now on. Yeah, I want to know what's on Twice's album, too. See, like, right now, we go back to K-pop. But alright, guys, real quick, we are gonna raid somebody. Let me go ahead and, real quick, actually, hold on, real quick, so that way Jeremy can be part of the raid as well. I will go ahead and check out our 2 shinies. We got 2 shinies tonight, guys. No, I'm gonna also put one right there. Alright, did this have a summary? How about you? Oh, hold on. Actually, hold on. Move you back from the shiny, so that way I can put these ones back real quick. And then I can just have that Pokemon. Because I want to put it out like we did with the Spiritomb. Alright. Gonna move you in real quick. We're gonna check your summary. See you if you have a mark. No marks. We didn't get lucky this time. Let's toss out our Gligar. Let's see the shiny. Oh, that's such a nice shiny. That's a nice blue, dude. Oof. Like, if he was actually in Violet, I'd probably use him for the blue, for the Rainbow Challenge. But that is a really nice blue. I was talking about how your album does, like, why are people weird, that's it. Oh, yeah, no. No, you're good, man, you're good. Dude, you're good, man, you're good. Jeremy, you're always good. You're always here with the K-pop news. But, alright. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid real quick, guys. And then we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Next stream's going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with our Fortnite stream. And it's going to be with the Chaos Squad playing the new season of Fortnite. So let me see who's on real quick. Do I want to raid this person or do I want to raid this person? Let's see what this person's doing tonight real quick. Yeah, I think we'll raid. We'll raid Chelsea. Who is Chelsea's always a sweet person. I always appreciate her. Like, she's always a very sweetheart. And I always appreciate her streams, to be honest. Okay, we'll raid Chelsea. And then let's go ahead and get that raid going. Now you're good, man. Oop. Sorry, I just noticed when they copied it. It's like, oh, I meant to copy the name. Shit. Alright, raid's been created. To be honest. Do I use to be honest a lot? I didn't notice that. What the hell? Yeah. Oh, I got a slogan, guys. To be honest. But alright, guys. We're gonna raid our good friend, who is Chelsea. Let me switch back to the big screen here. But again, next stream will be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Look forward to it with Chaos Squad. Hope everyone had fun tonight. Thank you everyone stopping by. And again, thank you to Magic, the Sad Boy, Bondo, I want to use the name 820, which still makes me laugh. And everyone else stopped by and said hello. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you all. If you have the emotes, make sure you use them. Otherwise, just make sure you just say Fire Nation Raid. Thank you to everyone for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for stream. We'll have some fun. And then, real quick, no Shiny Hunt streams next Monday. It will be next Saturday for the Shiny Hunt Challenge. But alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and get raid here. I'm going to go ahead and put it at the end of the screen. And we'll catch you guys. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Jeremy, I think you might say something real quick. Let me go back down real quick. It's not the button I want to click. Oh, it's just saying the up. Okay. Every other sentence. But thank you, everyone. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye! Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye!